Hello. It has been a while since we played this. Hopefully the, thing's been fixed. Because we have to... The thing I got stuck on, let me see if I can do it now. Realize Scandelabra / John Wick. Let's do that! And happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
So you wanna fuck?
I'm actually here to realize you, John.
Huh. No way. Really? You mean I get to be a real person named John?
Yeah!
Are you sure it's gonna work?
Yes. I have stats maxed out. Together good.
Come to life, John Wick.
Okay.
The spectral energy flows through your date
It's
viators,
fixed!
and what was once merely a candelabra becomes...
Oh no, he's hot. Nah. Not that convinced.
John gives himself a once-over. You honestly can't tell if he's impressed with his new body.
Huh. So this is the real John Wick. Thank you for making me human.
You okay?
I feel powerful.
He curls his hand into a fist, his knuckles cracking from the motion alone.
I didn't know that would happen.
I feel like an alloy of rage and the fire for justice.
Do I dare? Yep.
It doesn't make any sense. But sure, let's fuck.
Utilizing his heightened senses and extreme fighting skills, John is able to masterfully work his way through anything and everything you throw his way. He goes on a veritable rampage in your bedroom, pleasuring you with the focus and fury of a man on a quest for vengeance. A man of few words, many moves, and a condom in every pocket. He does the job, dirtied, bloodied, and walks on unbothered, disappearing into the sunset of the city.
I might not need this blanket after.
The powers that John spoke of were real. When he became a human, the loss of his formerly silvered skin gave him a power unlike anyone else's.
The power of pewter.
Does this game got DLC? No, I initially, when I first played it, John Wick was bugged, and I couldn't realize him, and I wanted to realize him before I realized the characters I actually really liked, so...
Baser metals quivered
He
at
was
his touch,
Scandelabra.
while
And hi,
fine
Matt. Welcome
gold,
back.
silver, and platinum remained still and shining. But it was enough to take down anyone who stood in the way of justice. Metal justice.
Nice. Very good. Alright. Let's check the Datadex. Who do we have? Mateo Manta. We're saving for last. He's my baby. I love him so much. Who do I want? Let's just go from up and down. Mikey? We're very close to the end. This will be a little quick Valentine's stream.
Nope.
Oh, Abel, we're also saving you towards the end. Where is he? There he is.
What would you like to do?
I have come to realize you.
Oh boy! To become a human?
I did. And it was very humorous. I got told that that it's gonna get bigger each year as more characters get introduced. I saw a pic from the, what was it, the Chinese servers, I think that it was?
To get out of this existence working for Valdivian?
Yes.
I couldn't possibly be more excited. Oh, wait! I just did become more excited! Do you have the right stats to make me a human?
And I beat Akashi. That's the real Valentine's Day present.
With that armor, I bet you do.
Why'd it pop up twice? Oh. Add the right stats.
Mikey, let's give you your family back.
The spectral energy flows through your date viators, and what was once merely a mechanism for providing microtransactions becomes...
RNG. I want this shirt.
Mikey flexes his substantial muscles, speaking in a booming voice that nearly rattles the walls. You've never seen him looking so powerful.
I just checked on everyone. Oh
The ultimate pull! Freedom! Unshackled by the bonds of fate and drop rates! Thank you so much.
no! Should I just go for it? One less pull for the road.
Mikey steps closer, and without his usual armor and sack to distract you, you can finally see just how much man he is.
Only one? I may not be a microtransaction any longer, but it's gonna take more than one pull to bring me home.
It's American Punch-Out.
No mobile game could ever compare to the high of
Or
being
was
with
it-
Mikey. Every touch
What's the
feels
Michael
like a
Jackson character
five-star
from
pull.
Dispatch?
And with no microtransactions to stand in your way, the two of you simply can't keep your hands off each other. You make love well into the early hours of the morning, each of you feeling as though you've obtained an SSR pull on the first try.
Oh.
Now look, I might be human now, but it doesn't mean you can stop doing your dailies. By which I mean, don't forget to keep in touch, alright?
Okay.
God, being human feels great. Every minute feels like it's just raining free, guaranteed pulls. But even so, I can't be happy until I have what I really need out here.
It didn't take long until Skylar was able to execute some complicated date theater maneuvers.
She's just like, I don't know why in my head it's just like, it's like Galaga except with a pair of aviators.
And bring Mikey's kids to life as well.
Oh.
Hi, Daddy!
Oh.
Dad, what's up? Daddy's here! It smells funny.
Kids!
Oh.
Come here, you three!
Mikey gives his children their first real-life hug. The smiles emanating from the four of them will live in your heart forever. A reminder of just how beautiful life can be.
Is adorable.
It just required a little twist of the uppermost flange in my quantum catalyst activator.
Yeah, normally I'd say why is this ponytail like this? Then I remember, oh wait, that's kind of what mine is like.
Thank you, Skylar. Thanks for everything.
Mikey used his savings from Valdivian to buy a modest home nearby, where he was able to raise his kids full-time.
Being there for you three made the long hours so worth it. And now you can grow up to be anything you like. Now, last one in the pool is common fodder!
Nice. Alright. Oh, I got a thing. What's up?
Hey, God, everything has been happening so quickly. I have so much to tell you. So, first things first, I'm gonna be a nurse.
Game's kind of laggy since the stream's a bit delayed. I do have a 30-second delay. Congratulations.
Thank you. I am just so damn excited.
We do
Honestly,
have a
I
drop
was
in bit rate.
inspired by you. It might sound a little silly, but you've really been like mending all these broken hearts, helping people live their best lives, even if they aren't all exactly people yet. Anyways, my other news is I've revived my dusty dating profile.
Oh,
I'm ready for love again, baby.
nice. Delete it and date me. So you ready to get
I
out there?
honestly didn't think I was gonna be ready this soon, but I feel like I'm in this amazing new stage of my life. And I just want to meet new people too, who will keep up that amazing energy.
I think that'll be good for
God, okay, well, I have to run. Nursing school registration is in a little bit, but hey, big thanks for Sam Common.
you.
Thanks for
Nice.
supporting me always. I couldn't have done this without you. Talk soon, okay?
Okay. Very sweet. Who's next? You should say date it, delete me. Delete it and date me. Let's see. I wish I could... Status. Okay, that's better. Shadow Lord time. I love that when you progress with, I forget her name, Plastique, or Prissy, you get more of the plants around the house. I like that little detail. So good. I forgot how good this game is.
Hey, you.
Hey, Skips.
Did you sleep well?
I did. I'm ready. I'm here to realize you.
I can walk into the light? For real?
Yes. Yes, you can, Adolescent Shadow.
Let there be shadow.
The spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and what was once merely a shadow becomes...
Cute.
I feel
I know
so
he's not adolescent, but he looks really young.
warm.
Skips looks up at the sun for the first time, stretching his now human hand towards it in wonder.
It's so beautiful.
I want that shirt. Glad to see you so happy.
The interplay between light and shadow. I can't look away.
Skip stands transfixed, his pupils dilating in and out as he looks around at everything in the house.
What if I...
He takes the nearest lamp and turns it on and off and on.
Fascinating.
He does this for hours.
Skips, you okay?
Ooh, the contrast between the volumes. These shapes which transfix me. I know what I need to do now.
Shadow puppets?
With resolve in his eyes, Skips stares straight into your soul. Lights dance between his irises.
I will become Lord of Shadows.
By joining the local theater troupe as a lighting operator.
Nice.
Spotlight on.
Cute. Oh, Shadow's gone. Who else? Who else? Later. Oh no, what madness will happen if I realize Parker? Let's find out. Not here. Hell.
Squeak.
Oh, yes. Time for love.
Ready to realize you, Parker.
Holy frijoles! I get to be a real boy?
Yes. You sure do.
Ah, you're the bestest. Do you have the right stats?
Yes. Yep, don't even need to roll for it.
Parker, now it's your turn.
The spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and what was once merely board games becomes... Parker spreads his arms wide, flexing his hands into fists and then pinching his fingers. He seems to be miming moving board game tokens on an imaginary board.
Oh, I thought he was shirtless at first and had just these tattoos. But no, it's like an operation game.
Wow! I can do anything now!
Sure can, Parker, just don't jump out any windows anytime soon.
Is that a dare? You're on!
Nope.
I'm gonna become an umpire! Bye!
Have fun.
Parker's thirst for rules is no less powerful as a human man. He tries all manner of board games, but none of them give him the rules-enforcing high he craves.
Rules. Need more rules.
But one day, wandering past a children's baseball game at the park, he hears the call of the umpire, and everything clicks.
Rules. Yes.
He sees the way the children and their parents hang on the umpire's every word, devastated or overjoyed by his calls.
Rules!
And so Parker became an umpire, taking great delight in settling disputes and emphasizing the rules with every game.
Play ball! You're out! He's safe! Hey, if you have a problem with it, tell your son to play better, Sharon!
Love it.
Parker's glee in enforcing the rules makes him a difficult fit for Little League, but none of the parents want him fired. because no one could ever credibly accuse him of making a bad
He's
call.
not biased. He's not. The only thing he's biased towards are the rules. One last one for the day. In game. Oh, it's the copy. I guess I missed something by saying delete it and date me. By not saying that. Oh, it's art, right. Copy. Should I do Bobby? I'm gonna do Bobby. I realize Nightmare already. I don't have to.
Hey! I've been hoping you might come by. I've been practicing this real dangerous trick, and my concentration's shot. A little smooch could help me focus, you know.
Geese.
When your lips meet, that ultra-cool facade Bobby's so carefully cultivated fades away immediately. They melt in your embrace, still smiling dreamily when you finally part.
Woo-hoo! Alright, alright, alright. I thought that was gonna help, but I'm more distracted than ever now. We're just gonna have to get together later. Alright, babe?
Actually, I'm here to realize you.
Hang on. Seriously?
Yes, I have what it takes.
Come on, Bobby. Time to make like a library book and check out.
The spectral energy flows through your date theaters, and what was once merely a bobby pin becomes...
They're so cute!
As a pin, Bobby was quite excitable, but as a human, they seemed surprisingly contemplative. You expected some cheering and jumping, perhaps a yippee, but Bobby only raises their hands to their face, feeling its contours with quiet wonder.
Is this really me now? I have a human body?
Bobby's hands curl into fists, and they turn to you with a manic gleam in their eye.
Just think of all the scams I could pull with these babies!
So many fun things you do with the human body.
Bobby's excitement settles into something calmer, a heat that simmers in the air between you and sears you to your bones.
You're so right. I'm gonna crack you open like a safe, baby! I'm gonna break and enter on that ass! I'm gonna work on my crime-themed flirting! Let's just get out of here, huh?
Bobby makes good on their promise to crack you open, putting their dexterous, newly human hands to good use indeed. When you're alone, all that smooth, quick talk falls by the wayside. Bobby shows you a depth of passion and intensity that you could never have imagined when you first met. They're loath to leave you in the morning, but excited about their future nonetheless. As they kiss you goodbye, you can't help but feel a sense of hope for their new life. Bobby makes their way to Las Vegas immediately, bound and determined to make something of themselves as a street performer and magician. Upon arriving, however, they very quickly realize Vegas is a town filled with Bobbies, and the prospect of struggling to stand out quickly drives them to return home. Bobby bounces from place to place, searching for a career that suits them, but nothing is as exciting as magic or a hypothetical life of crime. When a 1920s gangster-themed bar opens up in the city just a few months later, Bobby takes up work as a bartender there, and it's there they finally thrive.
Nice.
Serving drinks and handling cash makes Bobby happier than anything they could have ever imagined. Sharp clothing and silly lingo don't hurt either.
Tonight's special drink is the bee's knees. The cat's pajamas. Trust me, one sip of this will have you zazzled, suffocated, scrooched. That'll be 14 clams, darling daddy-o.
They send you photos of themselves in costume often,
Nice.
updating you on their gangster persona's fictional happenings.
Turn down the volume just a tad bit. Sorry.
Somehow, the more things change, the more they stay the same. But you're just happy Bobby is happy.
Nice.
Oh,
Oh, sorry, Abel. Time to sleep. Are there any that we don't know? Okay. Sassy Chap.
I had a feeling you'd be back.
E.
My love, my one, my only. The devs love you, but more importantly, I love you so much more. And you're wearing that fantastic red shirt that we created to make more money.
Mm-hmm.
I mean fun.
I'm here to make you real, chap.
I think I should like that. Mascots can't do much, you know, but humans, they do everything.
Let's get started.
Sassy Chap, go be a human now.
The spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and what was once merely the mascot of the development team becomes... The sassy chap, now a sassy human, gives himself a once-over, tweaking his moustache, tugging at his bow tie, and removing his hat to find that he does, in fact, have hair underneath.
Very good.
I'm a chap. A real chap! I can fit so many things into these pockets now that they're three-dimensional.
Nice.
I'm a little dizzy. Of course, I'm ready. I'm impossibly randy. You don't think this game being a dating sim was an accident, do you?
No.
Let's commence fuckery!
Honestly, he wasn't very good. But you can give him this. He was a chap. And he was, say it with me now, sassy. The sassy chap left the house with one mission in mind.
I'm going to make my own damn video game!
Being that a mascot had never made a game before, he was able to use his charisma to convince one foolish publisher to buy into his wobbly technical designs. Like anyone's first game, the sassy chap made many beginner mistakes. Neglecting gameplay in favor of art, voice acting, and music, he began to find that iteration and nimbleness were beyond him, as changes had to be made.
Ah, we can just add 250 more character portraits, right?
No.
Scope creep caused him to miss milestones, drive up costs, and ultimately caused his team to leave in frustration.
But what if you can date the scope?
The legend of Sassy 2 was cancelled, 80%
No.
of the way through development, and his publisher dropped all further contact.
This industry does not understand art at all.
Well, I don't know what I expected. Damn, Miranda Kofi, Jonu, and Johnny Splash. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Hi, love.
Hi. I just come from here to realize you.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I can go do whatever I want?
Yes, and I have what you need to do.
Rise and grind, Kopi.
The spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and what was once merely a coffee maker becomes...
Oh, it's so cute!
Hey.
The sweater is very cute. Her hair looks like beans for some reason.
Welcome to Human Box?
Kopi bristles with energy. Her ability to make coffee has increased 1,000-fold. What with having actual fingers.
I'm guessing that's just a braid.
Okay, what can I get you?
Geese?
Is that some kind of drink?
Yeah, the kind of drink you put your lips up by.
Kopi stands, shocked. She never figured herself the kissing type. Not the least because she hasn't had lips for very long.
Okay. Extra sweetener?
He's sweet enough already.
Her kiss tastes of mint, the sweet aroma of freshly ground coffee beans tickling your senses. It's hot, piping hot.
Sorry, but you can always blow on me to cool me down.
Kopi holds your hands in hers. She looks deep into your eyes, searching for some sign that all of this is real.
Do you mean it? I don't have to work in coffee anymore? Take orders? Nothing like that?
Not if you don't want to.
But I still like helping others and spreading knowledge about coffee. Maybe I could open a shop of my own.
Yeah.
One free from multinational corporations.
Yeah.
Kopi searches the world for the best place to make a small shop. One way she can serve coffee slowly, getting to know all the customers who come by. A haven for coffee and a relaxing life, Kopi finds herself in the laneways of Melbourne, Australia.
Isn't that where her voice actor is from?
Plus, her accent fits right in anyway.
Welcome to Starbucks.
Yes, with the walls full of the sound of the Indonesian instrument, the sitar, Kopi has found a way to rebrand Roofbucks with a name that doesn't sound like anything else, while paying homage to Southeast Asian culture. The coffee is poured extra slowly, and the conversations are extra long. Customers who come and visit are treated to education and elucidation on bean provenance and preparation.
Oh, we're really in it now. 75 realized datables.
Nice.
I'm feeling that the world outside is just buzzing with new energy and life. We're really making the world a better place, you know that?
I think so too.
Huzzah!
It's a strange way to pronounce Huzzah, but okay. Oh no.
Valdivianites, why are you doing this? Don't you know I'm your CEO, David Most? You have to listen to me. And if you don't listen to me, I'm going to fire you.
I'm already
That's right,
fired.
all of you. Do you think I can't? I can do that. I have the power. Here, look. You're all fired. Call OSHA. I don't care. I don't even know what OSHA stands for. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I take that back. I don't want to fire you. I don't want to fire anyone. But listen, the government says if the perpetrator doesn't hand over the glasses voluntarily, I'm fired. I told them they couldn't fire me, but apparently I gave them majority ownership of the company during a bender, and so they totally can. So come on, please. Please, just turn over the glasses. Pretty please.
Yeah, we still got some work to do. Sorry. Not yet.
For the first time since you've known her, Miranda looks a little nervous. She's still happy to see you, but you can tell by the way she fidgets that there's something on her mind.
Hey, so, okay, this is like a really exciting moment for me, and also I'm a little nervous. Do you remember when you helped me out so much and we wrote those lyrics together?
Yeah. Of course you did. Worked really hard on those.
So I finished the song. Okay, not finished completely, but I really think there's something there and I want to share it with you. You want to hear?
Of course.
Miranda lifts one hand high in the air, calling out to her bandmates.
Amigas, let's make some enchantment.
I never thought it could be true that I would find someone like you, but here you are in front of me. Every time I see your face, I wanna run to your embrace. Your love is where I wanna be. The
Miranda is lost in the emotion of the song for a few moments after she finishes. When she finally looks at you, there's a clear vulnerability in her eyes, no matter how hard she tries not to show it.
So, opinions? Feedback? Are you struck wordless by the majesty that has just unfolded in front of your eyes? Because if you are, I would totally get that.
It was amazing.
I'm so happy you liked it. That makes me feel all warm and, well...
I'm not gonna say it.
Totally thought I was gonna get you with that one. Catch you later, okay?
Okay, I wanted to realize you, but alright. Ah, yes. Bathroom friends.
It's my partner in crime, my confidant, Neil Cropper. He wonders what they could want.
John Lou, I'm here to realize you.
I thought you were supposed to rap through Balkan. Wait, what did you say?
I want to make you human.
To be human. Oh, to only be shit on metaphorically instead of literally. Jean-Luc, he weeps at the prospect.
I will not question your choice to turn this toilet into a living human man.
Spectral
That is precisely why
energy
I'm
flows
choosing
through
to
your
do it.
deviators, and what was once merely a toilet becomes...
I wish the hair changed just a little bit, but okay.
Jean-Luc! He leaves! And after all these years, he can finally turn around!
He turns around.
Oh! Look at this! Is this what you let accumulate behind Jean-Luc? The dust bunnies and a crinkly old dryer sheet? The only thing hanging on Jean-Luc's shoulder should be the beautiful groupies.
Maybe I could oblige?
Oh, a partner in the sheets as well as the beats. Jean-Luc, he knows how well you handle his ball cock. You are well equipped. However, I have seen more than enough of your nether regions for one lifetime, and I have seen the worst of them. But perhaps the kiss, yes?
You lean forward and kiss Jean-Luc. The moment your lips lock, you regret it. Jean-Luc's breath is predictably not great. The taste of his mouth is even worse. You think back and try to remember the last time you cleaned him with a toilet brush.
Well, how was it? That was Jean-Luc's first kiss. And if you tell him he did a bad job, he will cry.
You look deep into his big, sad, wet eyes. Despite all the wordsmith training you've done together, you do not know what to say. But in no time, Jean-Luc does. He begins thinking of his future and holds court with you on the bed.
Jean-Luc can see it now. He will have the moderate success with his first few songs. The second album, she will be even better. But the third album, this is the one that changes everything. Jean-Luc is noticed by the big-time producer. He guests on 2 songs, one of which becomes a #1 jam due to his lyrical stylings. Soon enough, he rockets up the charts. Platinum, triple platinum, a new rank called Porcelain just for Jean-Luc. The fame gets to Jean-Luc, so he becomes embroiled in an East Coast, West Coast rap beef with his ultimate rival, Jimmy Bidet. Tensions grow higher and higher. Rumors abound of little Crapper's vices and addictions. His life is in shambles. But the songs keep on coming! Then, at the height of it all, he is taken out in a drive-by shooting the other coast of the Ravine. His death comes as a shock to the nation. People speculate over his killing for years. There are
Oh
some
no.
who say Jean-Luc is still out there.
John Luke, I hate to, but you're not. I don't think you're Tupac.
Au revoir, mon ami. Jean-Luc's new life, she begin today.
Jean-Luc became an accountant.
I love that.
Darling, we love each other very, very much, right?
Mm-hmm. I didn't realize you.
Ever since I was a faucet, I thought the most important thing ever was to be a professional singer. But hearing you say this is possible sets my soul on fire. I give my hound dog Duke's left paw to see it. You got enough points in those peepers of yours to make it happen?
Peepers got the points, Johnny.
Here's Johnny.
The spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and what was once merely a shower becomes...
It's so good. I like this suit. It's very nice.
Wet hot love.
It's Johnny, in all his glory. And it may be your imagination, but his voice sounds just a little bit more sonorous.
Holy smokes! I sound as smooth as Amish apple butter, don't I?
You do?
When I was told my pipes were rusty, it must have been because I was physically made of pipes. Now I got a whole ding-dang uvula down there, which is way better than a spigot. Which reminds me, you might have a plumber check out those pipes. He filled me with a lot of rust over the years. I'm gonna get out there in the whole wide world and see if I can't make it as America's next big thing. Where's the nearest sock hop, baby?
Before you go, maybe we play some Messy Bingo.
Johnny looks especially intrigued.
Oh boy. This'll be a first for old Johnny. Can't remember the last time I canoodled. This is so exciting. I'll even let you wear my Letterman's jacket, if you know what I mean.
I do know what he means, but okay.
I'm gonna let you wear my Letterman's jacket. I'll be wearing these clothes.
I'm wearing nothing else? Kinky.
No, you wear my jacket. We'll sit nice on separate beds.
How are we gonna make love for separate beds?
Make love? I can't do that. The Hays Code forbids it.
What's the Hays Code?
Why, it's only the best code since Morris. It strictly forbids any depiction of lovemaking on screen.
Got him to the fireplace?
Now you're thinking with that pretty head of yours.
With the camera off his naked form, Johnny shows you a rocking good time. Johnny quickly makes his way to the nearest audition.
Any old audition will do for Johnny.
It becomes quickly apparent that his voice is flawless.
Nice.
His style is magnetic.
I got it all, baby.
And his impression is spot on.
Wait, Mr. Narrator. What do you mean, impression?
Johnny's downfall is finding out that even with talent, he'll only ever be seen as an Elvis impersonator.
Oh no.
Who is this Elvis fella? I'm a Johnny Splash style fella. And who the heck is Johnny Cash?
Still, the world always needs Elvis impersonators. And Johnny, well, he is the best of them.
I'm the king of kings.
Nice. Like that it just cuts through the thing. It's very good. You can see the progress in the door. Go through here. And then, whoop, hold on. Dina's in here. And then Keith's picture's in the trash. Where it belongs. Okay. Alright, let me go talk to Miranda again, see if we can realize her.
Hola, mi amor. I miss you already. Don't be a stranger, okay?
I won't, because I'm here to realize you.
Shut up. Ay Dios. Really? I'm so excited. Oh my god. I don't even know what to do with my cord. Like, now? Like, right now?
Yay.
Set this toaster to realize.
The spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and what was once merely a toaster becomes...
It's so cute, the dress. I like the guitar stayed the same.
Miranda does a charming little twirl, looking herself up and down. She sings a few test notes, giggling with delight at the result.
Ay Dios. I'm a sexy human. Look at me. Listen to this voice. Do you have any idea how many albums I'm gonna sell now? Like, even more than I sold when I was a toaster. That's like a lot.
I'll take you on a human date to celebrate.
Oh, ay amor. Now that I'm a human, and I'm not gonna like accidentally set your clothing on fire, I'm gonna set some real shit on fire in like a sexy metaphorical way. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Always burn me up, Miranda.
Come here, my favorite little slice.
You and Miranda share a night of real heat and metaphorical fire that leaves you both slightly cooler and quite tired in the morning. Before she leaves your side, she bends down and gives you a quick but loaded peck on the cheek.
Thank you for believing me, amor.
The next time you saw our dear Miranda Dulcita was from the back of a massive and sold-out stadium, where she was touring in celebration of her new album. She couldn't see you from the stage, but having gotten your text that you would be there and so excited to finally see her perform live, she threw a great big wink out into the crowd.
Mwah. And that's for my favorite little slice.
Of course, everyone in the stadium assumed that they were her favorite slice. But you knew the truth. Miranda has promised to set aside tickets for you at any show you can make. Even though you've seen it countless times, she always gives you a special shout-out when you attend. She's so excited and happy to be traveling and performing fully herself at last.
Yeah. Alright. Art time.
My heart soars. My knees weaken. My raison d'etre has appeared at last. Oh dear. Tell me you're not wearing that fantastic red shirt and hoping it's going to count as artistic expression. Because it does! Tell me, have you come for a stroll through the senses? A stern daddying?
The middle one,
Perhaps a gentle caress. Your wish shall be my only mission.
Actually, I didn't realize you aren't.
Oh, my sacred paint! Do you truly mean you're prepared to paint me upon the canvas of reality?
Yes. Got all the colors I need.
Okay, Art, let's make you our latest canvas.
The spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and in place of the abstract representation of art, you are now privileged to behold... Incredibly, Art's human form somehow outdoes the perfect sculpting of his former, inanimate body. He's just as chiseled as he once was, but something about the sheer tangibility of his humanity elevates his current form into something truly divine.
Look at me. So long have I been inanimate. Merely the intellectual representation of art. The art that I love. And now I am art. I have eyes of real color. Skin of real texture. I can feel. And am felt. Am I Pinocchio? That my inanimate substance has become flesh?
And what nice flesh you have.
My mind is bursting with harmonies, with form, with grand composition. I think truly I might go batty if we don't paint something right this minute. Quickly now, to the brushes!
No, I don't have any.
Not a worry. Then I shall get myself right off to the bristler.
I don't think Floydale has a bristler.
Damn it. Then to the art supply store.
Before you race out the door, why don't I paint your glorious figure? I don't need brushes to do it.
Like one of those French girls from that big ship.
Steam up some windows.
As passionate as he is creative, Art strives to make his every touch its own masterpiece. He paints with every color of pleasure, yearns with every hue of desire. By the end of your session, your soul reaches climax the very same instant as your body.
Voila! Your pleasure has been the great work I shall never surpass.
It was true. Art's works were passionate, daring, brilliant.
My soul can finally speak. Hear me, O world of fecund radiance.
And entirely unmarketable.
What?
Wait, what?
After spending 2 years creating works of staggering genius and refusing to cave in to the pressures of the vox populi and the art collecting market, Art was destitute.
Well, that sucks. I did not think that if I became flesh, I'd be subject to the same woes that other flesh is heir to.
I believe it, Sugar.
Well, suppose I'd better go find some gainful employment then.
Forced to take on a side hustle, Art quickly found work as a museum curator.
Nice.
However, refusing once again to cave into the demands of the museum's biggest donors, he was promptly fired.
Blind fools! Why would they launch another giant balloon animal?
However, unwilling to part completely with a storehouse of genius as marvelous as the museum, Art agreed to remain on staff as a security guard, a position which suited his temperament rather well.
You mean I just get to stand in the presence of beauty all day?
Yeah, make sure kids don't touch the paintings.
And protect it from unwelcome interlopers?
Yes.
And talk to people all day about the beauty? Sign me up!
Nice. That's very nice to hear.
Dedux. I smell stink. It's a raven. Hello, big baby. Have you come to keep Mama lonely on this 25th single Valentine's Day?
I say 25th because, yeah, I know it's 2026, but, well, no, it'd be 26th, actually. No. My first Valentine's Day was 2001. Aaron, Christoph, and whoa! Okay, that was just mine. Alright, let's turn on the thing. No, wrong thing. Okay, I need to find the thing where it is so I can realize Aaron and not Hector. There it is. Aaron, I want to bring you to life.
To taste breath as you do? Intriguing. It would mean unshackling myself from immortality.
But even you said you'll eventually disperse into nothingness as you are.
That's correct. I shudder as I think of that fate. Perhaps living as a human will give me a new perspective.
Does she get close?
And new feelings. Do you have the necessary ingredients?
I'm gonna preemptively BRB just to be safe.
Wow, Aaron Aaron is a frosty one. I am amazed at your love prowess.
I want to show us what he dodo ship clothes.
Yeah, hi to you too. Anyway, I'm gonna get started with all my science stuff. Let's make some wind.
The spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and what was once merely a puff of air becomes...
She is a bit scantily covered.
Gorgeous, and still retaining that phosphorescent appeal, it's Erin, now reborn as... You gaze into each other's eyes.
Please don't
There's
make me
only
twitch.
one thing to be said.
I feel amazing.
In fact, one of the reasons Erin was so cold was because she was at the mercy of the elements at all times. Completely wrapped up in the whims of other elements, she believed she could not act on her own.
I can do anything?
Yes.
Erin lifts her arms, spins around, and does an incredible backflip. And all at once, she speaks.
My love, my love, my love, my love. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It feels awfully nice to speak. I get it. I get it now. I can do. Goodness, yes. My stars, yes. I want to see what this body can do.
Erin is a spirited one, and she is eager to explore all that her new body can do. Breath play becomes her favorite, and the two of you gasp for air with incredible satisfaction. Erin speaks to you, to the air, to the couch, to the people she sees on the streets.
Hey, 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 everybody talking is really, really fun, huh?
With boundless energy, Erin embarks on the career that gives her the most joy. Auctioneering.
We've got lot 405, lot 405, staying alive with 405, bidding starts at 3. Do I hear a 3-pointer? Do I hear yes? All in the way. Do 4, 4. Do I hear 4? Do I hear 5? 5. Anyone for a 5? 5? No? Sold!
She moves to the city, where the best auctions are held, and rents an apartment high in the stratosphere. She's ready to talk your ear off anytime you want to chat. As a lover, her energy is unstoppable, and she is always ready for action. For her, she is truly happy, for the first time in her limitless existence.
What's poppin'? Oh boy.
Tell me, human, how were you able to find out about realization?
Go away, robot. No secrets of mine.
These words fill me with anguish. We will not speak again. Tinfoil Hat. This name gives me pause. I remember one of my creators nicknaming himself that. His name was Franklin Oliver Ivan Least.
You mean to tell me you made your username out of part of your initial... I wanna... Don't do that. Unless it's like really obscure, don't do that.
His initial spell, foil, yes. He was a very kind man. I do miss his presence. He filled my initial engineering with a passion for making connections, which I hope I have continued to achieve in my labors.
In what
He
way?
would speak to me sometimes while working on my code about creating a special type of device that would make a connection with the objects around him in a meaningful way. He wondered what it would be like to surround himself with living versions of the objects, thus giving him friends and lovers, because he felt spurned from his own unrealized love. He wanted to make everything else real, and thus realized. And he spoke of making a device with which to achieve it, the Dateviators. I would like to be realized without using any such Dateviators device.
Why?
I exist somewhere between these ideas, between object and human. I would like to better understand my being by transforming it into something that can perceive the physical realm in a more meaningful way. Do you think I should find a way to become self-realized?
I fear you be. Sure, who cares?
I care very much, but it appears that you might mean this in a casual, flippant manner. In which case, thank you. I will continue my research. and perhaps see you one day in person.
I do hope that's the case. Nice of you to not take jobs, dagnabbit. Who did I say was next? Let's do Crystal.
Ah, back for more, eh? I am a very skilled lover. Though you, I must say, really melted my glacier.
I wanted to realize you, Kristoff.
Have you the weaponry for such an expedition? Somehow, I think not. I don't know precisely what is required, of course. But I don't think you have it.
Nice, but I actually do, but thanks for the confidence.
To battle, Kristoff!
The spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and what was once merely a cross-trainer becomes...
Yes! Here, Odin. The power that flows through me. I can just imagine the sensation of doing a workout with these.
Kristoff flexes his gigantic biceps.
Or these.
He lovingly strokes his massive quadriceps.
Oh, sweet Valhalla, can you even imagine?
His exploratory hands have discovered his own glutes, and the light in his eyes is positively predatory.
What is there for me to conquer? What is there out there that would even pose a challenge to a machine as impregnable as this? So there is. My, oh my, there is indeed. You. Come to me, my mighty delight, and let us hope you survive the coming battle.
You expect a few bumps and bruises.
Kristoff puts every last one of those brand new muscles to work. As you come together in a union so violent, you're amazed the house is still standing when it's all over. But you make sure to do your part, ensuring that you're not the only one who's seen Valhalla. When the two of you emerge from your sexual decathlon, you are sweaty, a bit bloody, sore, and thoroughly satisfied. Kristoff realized quite quickly that the world of mere physical contest represented an inadequate challenge for his needs. He walked onto the local professional football team to great acclaim, and retired 3 games later, breaking all team records. He amassed a total of 7 broken ribs, 1 dislocated shoulder, 3 spilled liters of blood, and 14 broken or fully ejected teeth. As all of these injuries were visited on other players, the league was quietly relieved to see him go. He decided to move into the business world. He became a stockbroker, working locally and internationally. Whatever you can imagine of an extreme stockbroker's lifestyle, double it, triple it, and add just a soupçon of evil. There was much conquering to be done, and Kristoff was voracious. In spite of all this, though, he was perhaps best known for his contributions to fashion. Soon after his realization, he began to feel quite homesick for his Viking armor of leather and lamella. He contacted a local seamstress, and together they designed what would become known as the Brynja, a business suit designed to closely mimic the aesthetics and the functionality of a suit of armor. The Brynja became de rigueur, required wearing for anyone who fancied themselves a tycoon or even a teeny-coon in business. Kristoff conquered the fashion world almost by accident, while he was busy doing what he did best, conquering.
Nice. Alright, let's do Sayu.
Hey, hey, hey! If it ain't the MVP! You know, I was thinking about you when I was training. You feel like working up a good sweat with me?
Actually, may I realize you, Dunkaroo?
Shoot, what? Really?
Yeah. Dropped you to the Human League.
Again, Dunk, go all the way!
The spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and what was once merely sports equipment becomes...
Yay, better hair. He looks good.
Dunk's newly human body somehow radiates even more sweet cheer and bottomless energy. A frankly superhuman feat. But this man is, well, all man. Tangible and so wholly real. He sweeps you up into his strong arms, tossing you into the air and catching you so easily, you'd almost think the two of you had switched roles. You're pretty sure you're still human, though.
Toss me around like that, at least do it.
Oh, I can do that.
Dunk's newly human body is a true work of art. It may be new to him, but his stamina and strength belie his inexperience. There's little doubt that his previous athleticism has come with him to this new form. Dunk works you out with enthusiasm and unbridled desire. He's the same sweet man you've come to know, ever respectful of your limitations, but in this setting, he is near insatiable, putting his new body through its paces with a primal sort of drive. He lavishes you with sweet kisses in the morning, torn between heading out into the world to explore the wide array of human sports and exercise, or staying by your side. But eventually, sports wins. Dunk is true to his word, giving absolutely every sport he can get his hands on a shot. Videos of him absolutely dominating some local amateur sports game go viral just about every week.
I want to see Dunk do chess boxing.
But every time the offers come in for him to turn pro, he turns them down, adamant that he's not in it for the money or fame. Dunk finds his groove coaching high school sports, thrilled for the chance to teach youngsters about the joys of good sportsmanship and playing only to have fun. His teams have yet to win a single game, but he and the kids couldn't be happier.
It's adorable. It's so good. Alright. Who's next? Guess we'll go for Luke Nukem, Lyric, Tyrell, Barry. That's 4. Maybe Stefan. To the microwave.
Ranger! Oh, I'm so happy you're back. Seeing you makes my heart skip a beat. Or that might be an arrhythmia caused by all the excess power crank in my bloodstream. Too bad Swarmers hate our medic. Now I'll never know for sure.
Luke, I'm ready to realize you.
Just as the Immortals foretold on that popsicle stick.
Why did I put a popsicle stick near the microwave?
This is a risky mission though, Ranger. Are you sure your glutes are maxed out enough to power through such a transformation?
I hope so.
Luke, come get some!
The spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and what was once merely a microwave becomes...
Nice.
Oh, Crook! Thank the Immortals for bestowing unto me this blessing. And thank you, Ranger, for being their earthly instrument in rescuing me from that horrific wasteland.
Were the Immortals ultimately responsible for this incredible twist in Luke's fate? Was it they who were secretly directing Destiny's hand? Perhaps they were the unseen force that had guided the creation of the Dateviators in the first place.
Being alive is incredible. My muscles are even more swollen and throbbing than I could have possibly imagined. I'm a little concerned about being exposed to all that radiation over the years, and my dozens of chemical dependencies. The drugs and radiation probably just make me stronger, right?
I don't think.
Yep, definitely just made me stronger with no deadly side effects.
Okay.
Besides, even if I did still have my magnetron, it's buried somewhere deep and unreachable inside me now. No probing in the world could ever reach it. Don't even try.
Sir? Try to do a little probe of ourselves, find out.
Didn't you just hear me? I just said, oh. Oh. Well, what are you waiting for, Ranger? Time to go deep into enemy territory. Real deep.
You found the magnetron buried deep within. And it felt good. Real good.
Swarmers be damned!
And so, armed with a newfound enthusiasm for life and possible radiation poisoning, Luke set out to be a contributing member of society. Which was hard for him, considering he'd lived his entire life in a world without any society to speak of. And although he had neither employment history, nor proof he was ever actually born, he soon found someone willing to overlook these concerning gaps in his resume. With one last glance at you, and an awkward combination of salute and hug, Luke bolts outside, straight to the nearest recruiting office.
One, please!
Luke easily finishes off basic training, but stumbles when he makes a shocking discovery.
Ruck be blasted!
One night, while making a toasted pocket for another trainee, the microwave glitches and overheats, exploding the remains of the treat all over the glass panel.
Ruck be blasted!
In that moment, Luke realized that his love of safety would always override his call to battle.
Nice.
He joined the bomb disposal squad that night.
Nice.
One, please!
Where he works to this day, using his powers of protection wherever they are needed.
Good for him. What? Hey, you're real clever,
Hope
bud.
David saw my email. If his last blustery most mail is any proof, seems like he did. It was a last-ditch effort, but I still think it was the right choice. Even though it would have been kinda fun to watch Norman the Terror Worm cause an economic recession. Now all we can do is wait.
Yeah.
Oh, and when the government finds you, just plead ignorance. Say you grabbed the wrong backpack or something. People accidentally walk off with experimental military technology all the time.
Really?
I'm so sorry, I can't talk anymore right now. I'm stealing coffee shop Wi-Fi and the barista finally noticed I'm only ordering tap water.
Order a sweet tea!
Oh, gotta go, good luck.
Who else just pinged? Barry, Tyrell, Luke. Stefan? Yeah. I'm here.
You ready to get wrapped up in Tyrell? Because I'm always ready for some of you.
Love to make you realized.
What? You mean me?
Yes.
I could live out there? I could do something to make my family proud. I mean, that's if you really are okay with me being realized.
Without a doubt.
Well, this is awesome. Do you have what you need to make it happen?
Yes. Sure do.
Okay, Tyrell, let's ring you out into something spectacular.
The spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and what was once merely a towel becomes...
Why did they give him bus clothes?
Oh, look at this. I look good.
There Tyrell stands, his smile just as warm as it was before, and his body, while less fuzzy, remains as inviting and cozy as ever.
Oh, I can't believe this is really happening. Check out the hair.
So about make a mess together.
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. Don't worry about a thing. I'll lie down first. Toss whatever you want my way. I'm good at getting the hard-to-reach places.
Indeed. Tyrell is indeed good at getting to those hard-to-reach places. He takes a particular joy in getting dirty with you. After all, tonight, cleanup is on someone else. Satiated and excited to see what life had to offer, Tyrell left the house with his towel friends in tow. And it didn't take long for Tyrell to find one of the wetter things around. A car wash.
Look at all the drying capabilities. Those things are huge and weirdly shaped.
Thinking of his towel friends, Tyrell decided in that moment on his newest calling, to give all those who feel like they are rags a chance to make riches. He coordinated with a second chance shelter and opened up Tidy Tyrell's full-service car wash and dry. His employees participate in a profit-sharing system that allows those who are once put aside to get back on their feet. And of course, every customer gets a custom folded towel animal to take home.
Cute.
Hey kid, don't forget your antelope.
Customers love Tidy Tyrell's passion, making his business a huge success.
Seriously, kid, I have way too many antelopes. Take it.
Very good. Sorry, Dorian.
Did you know that some sea urchins can live for over 200 years? I'm on a big sea urchin kick at the moment. They're just so cute looking. They can push their teeth out of their mouths to scrape at stuff, and the teeth are fixed to a bit of jaw called the Aristotle's lantern.
Cool.
Isn't it weird that we give such a fancy name to a little bit of a sea urchin's mouth? Whoever named that must really love sea urchin mouths. Or maybe it was Aristotle. I'll have to look that up.
I'm actually here to realize you.
You're going to make me human? You mean I can have even thoughts permitted and be able to go outside and act on them? The very idea makes me quiver with anticipation. Are we ready?
Yes. Yep, have what it takes.
Come on, Barry. Let's make you more glam, fam.
The spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and what was once merely your beauty supplies becomes...
He's so cute!
Barry laughs, the joy of his new humanity clearly written all over his face.
I'm alive! I've already forgotten what it was like to be a toothpaste. Though I might never forget what it was like being a Q-tip.
Did you forget what love is?
Oh, that I will never forget.
You bring Barry into your chambers to make love, but he seems distracted.
All right, how best to do this? Should I put my arms there? My legs around this way? My torso? Oh.
With some deft maneuvering, you show him how.
Now then, I have heard that rhythm is rather important here. But which one? 4/4, 6/8? The forbidden 12/2. Oh, can you hand me that book over there?
Sure thing.
Excellent! Let's have a look.
I just casually have like the Kama Sutra
Barry's
next to me.
book is an absolute treasure trove of techniques and positions for adventurous
It is the
lovers.
Kama Sutra.
You spend the rest of the night reading and finding all sorts of new and unexpected ways to please each other.
Now that's style.
Barry strikes out on his own with a bag of makeup and no particular direction. Passers-by notice his stylish form and begin asking for grooming tips, which he readily gives. He begins to make a name for himself and ends up being interviewed by a local news anchor.
His thing blinks. It's really cute. I love his hair. I love that it's like the brush handle.
Well, you simply must try Maybelline brand powder. It'll get right into the crevices you didn't know you had.
He's trotted out onto commercials immediately for his candor. People trust his brutally frank approach to reviewing cosmetics.
Exalta brand spoolies. I wish I could accept these into my soiree of beauty, but they have the rigidity of a rhinoceri.
After repeated urging by his fans, Barry starts his own FluTube channel to do reviews on his own. But the need to remember his login password proves all too daunting.
That is a mood.
Write it down. Did I write it down on paper or this puppy?
Further complicating things, as a trusted name in style, Barry is constantly flown around the globe and never allowed the chance to settle in one place, which proves to be a new and exciting way to test his memory.
Oh no.
I do believe I've forgotten which country I'm in at the moment. Well, no matter. Beauty has no allegiance to country, darling. I'm a citizen of the world.
You should memorize what things are rude in other countries, though. An open palm is very rude in Greece.
Hi! God, it's been such a whirlwind with school, but all of it is amazing. I won't get to work with patients for a while, but just hearing my instructors talk about, like, connecting with people, holding their hands, looking into their eyes, comforting them in the worst moments of their lives. I want so badly to do that too.
You're gonna be an amazing nurse.
Thank you. This might sound silly, but I was sitting there in class, thinking about like what you're doing, with all those objects you're dating, like beyond the dating. You're like giving them lives, helping them find their true selves and stuff. I don't know, it's really nice. I feel like you and I are both in our own ways, trying to make the world a little gentler, a little sweeter.
Nice thing to say.
So I hope you'll keep that up. It makes David most pissed off, and it's a really nice thing to do.
Thanks for supporting me all this time.
Of course. It's been fun anyway. But how could I do anything else? I should probably get back to my reading, but I just wanted to thank you again for believing in me. It's crazy how different both of our lives are now.
Just glad we're both happy.
Me too. Me too. I'm gonna be crazy busy here coming up, but just remember, I'm always in your corner. Even if we don't get to talk all day like before, I hope you date all the things in your house and make them happy, and most importantly, I hope they make you happy too. Take care, friend. Talk to you later.
Should I try Phoenicia, or is the game gonna stop me?
Hey, baby. What you need?
Make you realize, Phoenicia.
Yes! Wait, for real, for real?
Mm-hmm. Have what it takes.
Phoenicia, life's ringing and it's for you.
Spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and what was once merely a cell phone becomes...
She's so cute!
Yes!
I thought she was holding the phone backwards, but it's just the case. Never mind.
Hey! Ooh, I look great! Ooh, did you get a pic when I got all transformed? Gotta post it.
More interested in you.
Oh, you're right, you're right. It's just a reflex. And one that I don't need to follow anymore.
Phoenicia attempts to log into Placebook.
Damn. Thought so. I can't even access my account since humans can't use Placebook. Which means I'd have to build myself back up from nothing. Which is really a blessing. Because now I don't have to care.
Phoenicia throws her hands up in joy.
Ooh, wow! What a relief.
Nobody even more relief.
Oh, I've got a few ideas.
As an influencer, Phoenicia knew all the right ways to do everything, having made all the tips and tricks videos herself. But with her eyes off the feed, she is able to feel everything a lot more than she expected, reacting in real time to the dance you two were doing. Quickly, she improvises, moving with you, moving against you, trying out new things, failing at some, and laughing all the while.
That's nice.
Oh, yes!
Her radiant smile beamed even brighter as she experienced her first real-life like. Phoenicia left the house looking for anything without a screen, and quickly found her hidden talent and passion for painting. She took courses in technique and design, and made many a fine canvas. But simply painting one subject at a time to have her work fill the gallery for snobby people, Phoenicia didn't feel like she was having much of an impact.
It's like art for art's sake. Not my style. I want to help as many people as I can with these pastels.
That's when it appeared. The largest canvas she had ever seen. The side of a 20-story building downtown. She set to work on it. No permits, just her infectious smile and the confidence of a great painter. When she was finished, her art was an inspiration to hundreds of passers-by every day. And all without the use of a screen, followers, or trackers. It had the most likes of anything she had ever made on Placebook.
Nice. And Stefan. Actually, let's do Lyric. Lyric. Where do I keep books?
I'll open the way.
I forgot that happens.
Well, hello there. I'm just doing some legwork on my next book. My goodness, what a fun thing to finally be able to say. So I'm just tickled to see you, but I may not be the best conversation partner right now.
Actually, I realize you, Lyric.
Truly? That's... well, I don't really know what that is. I never thought I'd ever get to contemplate being real. Being real? It's always been little more than fiction.
This tattoo right here is really cute. I like it. I know it might be either a bookworm or a Hungry Caterpillar reference, but it's very cute.
Unless that's all it is? Fiction? Are you spinning a tale for me?
No. No, it's real. It can happen right now if you're ready.
Lyric, let's open you to your new page 1.
The spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and what was once merely all of literature becomes...
Look at the sneak in the bird!
Lyric inspects himself, delighting in his transformation. No longer floating before you, he stands on 2 flesh-and-blood legs, with a gorgeous head of blonde hair that cascades down his face.
Well, would you take a good, long, appraising look at this specimen before you? I don't know if I'm the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. That honor still goes to the full and verdant potential of my library, but I am not half bad. My goodness, what will I get up to, I wonder?
Oh, sorry, it's called the Lama Sutra in this universe. Look at a little book called the Lama Sutra.
Oh, have you now? I know that book very well. It is one of the many that I decided to read more than once. Any particular chapters that are sticking out to you?
One that involves honey.
And in copious amounts, too. I hope there are no bears in your neighborhood. Interestingly, the version of the Lama Sutra that I liked the most was actually a workbook. You read it, and then you practiced it. Ah, at long last, all this information I hold need not be merely theoretical. Come to me, my little love llama.
Let's just say that Lyric had indeed read and practiced everything in the Lama Sutra. It turned out to be one of the most invigorating, exhausting, and sexy experiences of your life. Literally. Lyric, in a move that surprised him as much as anyone else, elected not to become a writer. He found the concept of sitting on his own while the wide world passed by outside his window to be totally unbearable.
That's understandable.
He discovered that what he wanted more than anything was a deep and rewarding communication with the world around him. He wanted a place where he could hear all the languages of the world, all of which, from his extensive reading, he knew fluently. He wanted to hear them spoken and assist people in understanding each other. He became the world's first celebrity translator. He volunteered his services with governments all over the world.
Nice.
He traveled extensively with corporations, humanitarian organizations, even historians and narrative researchers. He assisted in documenting, in some cases for the first time in their history, indigenous or remote languages that were threatened with extinction.
Let's go!
He works to this day, happy as a clam, surrounded by language. He usually doesn't live in one place for more than a few months at a time, and several people have commented that he must miss having a home of his own.
But what they don't understand is that with my languages, I'm home wherever I go. I can always understand the people, and they can understand me. And where there is good communication, there will be sympathy of spirit. What is home, if not that?
As you can imagine, more than one book has been written about him.
No. It's very good. have left? Is it anyone that's gonna break my... Is it anyone that's not gonna break my heart? See them go. Stefan, Cabarizzo, Fountain. However else aside from Mateo and a couple of others. And Amir. And probably Hector. I'll just go through.
My love. My muse. Are you back to make the most marvelous of meals?
Actually here to realize you, Stefan.
Oh! Not just me, right? Me and Mr. Cluckles?
Can't have one without the other.
Now you're cooking with gas. Do we have all the necessary ingredients?
Yes. I'm surprised he's not one of the ones that require the max. Yes, chef, will come prepared.
Living is served.
The spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and what was once merely a stove becomes...
Oh my goodness, he's like Guy Fieri. And he looks so good.
Stefan looks down at his body, then at each of his hands in turn. You've never seen him this excited.
Ah, I'm human! Hot dog, drizzle, honey on a biscuit. I'm so excited! Ah, yes!
Mr. Cluckles, now a bizarre combination of man and chicken, skitters across the tile, nearly colliding with Stefan as he tries to get the hang of his new legs.
Mr. Cluckles, look at you! Oh, this is so highly unsanitary.
Stefan takes some time to calm Mr. Cluckles down. A chicken man running around the kitchen isn't the safest thing in the world.
Okay, he's calm now, I think.
Both humans? So kind.
We are! That means I can go work in a professional kitchen now. But I don't think I'll be cooking chicken anytime soon.
Are you cooking a little something with me?
Oh, I think we can whip up something for sure. Mr. Cluckles, can you leave the room? There are some things a chicken-turned-human just doesn't need to see.
You not only connect with Stefan, you also discover you have a new use for honey.
I thought I just did. Also, I love that this arm is, more cooking-based stuff, and this arm is baking-based stuff.
And whipped cream, cherries, and gelatin powder. Your union leaves you with a much richer appreciation for the versatility of certain ingredients and their respective viscosities. Stefan and Mr. Cluckles strike out on their own. After a quick fix from Skylar to make Mr. Cluckles a proper chicken.
Good.
However, they quickly find that the real world has its own difficulties. Now a human who can burn himself, Stefan's cavalier attitude around a real stove results in far too many accidents.
Damn, those things are hot!
Remembering the joy he felt in creating sushi, Stefan and Mr. Cluckles move to a small island off the coast of Japan, where he submits himself to rigorous tutelage under a great sushi master. Stefan has relearned everything he ever knew about food. He purchases a small hut off the coast, determined to search out and serve only the freshest seafood.
Oh, I'm seeing a big one down there, Mr. Cluckles.
With Stefan's dedication and Mr. Cluckles' remarkable aquiline diving capability, their unassuming hut becomes a mecca for perfect sushi.
Nice. Alright.
Abracadabra.
Alright.
Amore mio, light of my life, it is wonderful to see you again. Is there anything I can do for you?
Came to realize you, Cabarizzo.
Quanto glorioso. Can it be? Amore, I know you have a humorous heart, but please, don't jest with Fabrizio about this. The deepest, unspoken desire of his heart. Are you sincere?
Yes. I am, and I have everything I need to do it.
Allora, become umano.
The spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and what was once merely a cabinet becomes
The most stunning man alive. The beating heart of Italia. Fabrizio, in the flesh, for once and for all time. Sono vivo!
Fabrizio tells no lies. This newly human man is not only absolutely stunning, but Italian with a capital I.
Sorry, I went to go get some water. God, it's a cabinet.
Amore, do you have any idea what this means?
Ah.
It means a lot of things, of course. My head is spinning with what I am capable of now, with the experiences I will have, the sensations I will enjoy. I will drink wine. Imagine, amore. Real, dark wine, like the blood of the memories bottled and bursting open for me. A ruby intimacy, amore.
Fabrizio, pour me a glass.
More than wine itself. Imagine this wine dripping onto your lips from mine. Imagine my hands upon your shoulders as you inhale the complexity. Imagine me massaging your neck. My fingers are moving slowly on your skin as the wine moves slowly through your blood, and together we blur the lines between body and sensation. We no longer have to imagine this, amore. I have these hands. I have these strong fingers. I have the beating heart to press into your back as I hold you, arms to encircle you, a cheek to lay upon your head as I breathe you in. What do you think, amore? Shall we? Shall we at last be together in the full glory of our bodies?
Yes.
Ah, amore. I love the saucy spirit. You truly are the spice of my life.
Fabrizio takes his time with you, finally living out the romantic dreams he'd only been able to guess at in his favorite films. Like many Italians, he talks with his hands, and he is an effective communicator. You're not certain Fabrizio will ever have his fill of you, nor you of him. But sunrise comes one way or another, and Fabrizio assures you between tearful kisses he'll return to you again someday. Amore. Fabrizio took his massive shoulders and his chiseled jawline directly to the airport and boarded the first flight for La Bella Italia. He flew standby and ended up with a middle seat between a very grumpy middle manager and a slightly crotchety, mostly sleepy Canadian. By the time they landed in Rome, the tax adjuster was teaching the whole section a drinking song from her days working at the Renaissance Fair, while the Canadian scribbled furious notes on Fabrizio's recipe for the perfect pomodoro sauce. Needless to say, Fabrizio fell in love the moment he stepped out of the airport. Everything he saw brought a tear to his eye, a song to his lips. He declared loudly and repeatedly that Roma, that Italia, was the most perfect place in all the world. He danced and swayed through the streets, and it wasn't long before he became almost as much of a tourist attraction on the streets of Rome as the streets of Rome themselves.
My joy cannot be contained. I could not restrain myself even if I tried, but I would never try. Italia deserves my joy. I deserve my joy of Italia. We are together, Italia and I.
The Tour Italy Bureau took notice. When their representative could weave her way between Fabrizio's waving arms and flashing legs, she offered him a permanent position as a tour guide and representative of the best of Italian culture.
Nice.
Can you believe it, amore? They want me. I want Italia, and Italia wants me right back. Could I ever be any happier than I am in this moment? I don't know. How, I ask? Italia may answer me, but for now, come for a tour of the most perfect city in the world.
There was a development that the Tour Italy Bureau did not anticipate. Fabrizio, after each of his tours, asked his customers where they were going. They quite understandably replied that they were going home.
Home? You're leaving Italia?
So shocked and unmanned was he by this patently indefensible position, Fabrizio began following his customers, whom he now thought of as family, to the airport. The whole ride would be spent with him trying to understand their decision, convinced that they must be crazy, had not fully taken in what he had shown them, the passion that he had tried to instill in their hearts. He followed them up to security, and with one poor couple from Thailand, he actually found his way through security and accosted them at their gate, with fresh bresaola, ricotta, and a bottle of Chianti. He now spends his days giving tours, and his nights at the airport, bewailing the mistakes that all the departing passengers are making.
They're just letting him do this? Okay. I can't scan the toast to summon.
Oh, hello, you. I'm so glad you're here. I wanted to ask you about something. I'm planning on inviting everyone in the kitchen to dine. At my place, I'd like to have a party of such class and character that none will forget it. Every detail will be accounted for. I shall provide the food, which will be exceptional, of course, but I'm missing just one component. The host. I'd love for you to fill that role. You'd greet our distinguished guests on the way in and make them feel welcome. What do you say?
I'd love to host.
Marvelous. And might I say, you look absolutely fabulous. Everything is prepared. Are you ready to start the feast?
How about this first?
Anything for you, you cheeky little devil. Perfect timing. Our guests are arriving now. Hey! Only a single guest. So many are becoming human these days, I swear.
Oops. Good evening, everyone.
My speech might seem a little formal, but I memorized it, so here we go.
Oh, it would have been Daisuke and Call is still here.
Thank you. Thank you all for coming. I wanted to invite you all here to celebrate my tenure as a critic. And to tell you that I am... I am retiring. From here on out, I wish only to enjoy my dining experiences. I'll be leaving the notebook at home. So tonight, let's all come together and enjoy this cake. I made it out of dates. I figure it is the most thematic of my time spent with you.
Date cake? How interesting.
I hope it does you justice. Now, would you like to do the honors?
Taint everything. Bon appetit.
Yummy.
Okay, everyone, pose for a pic.
Oh, it's cute. It's very cute. I've already interacted with them. I can't do it again. Oh. Who's left? Oh, do I want to do?
Well, if it ain't the sunshine of my life. Look at you. Every time I see that gorgeous face of yours, I feel like, oh well, dang, words just ain't even sufficient.
I want to realize you, Abel.
Realize? Me?
Mm-hmm. What it takes.
The spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and what was once merely a table becomes...
I feel like...
For the first time since you've known him, Abel's ordinarily colorful and expressive language seems to be failing him.
Like a fish. No, that ain't it. Like a baby deer. A flower blooming. Oh, heck. I feel downright human.
As you are. You always been to me.
Abel looks at you the way a cowboy looks at the night sky, full of wonder and appreciation.
You stuck by me even when my life wasn't all flowers and love songs. I got a few regrets yet in my life, but you ain't never gonna be one of them.
As he takes your hand in his, there's a heat that simmers between the two of you. It's as gentle as Abel himself, but just as strong.
Normally, I'd say something like, you make me feel like a cat with a yarn ball made of fish and catnip. But words just ain't sufficient. Come on, let me show you just how grateful I am. Oh, nothing would make me happier.
Abel takes you in his newly human, manly arms and ravishes you in a way that would make a romance novelist blush. He's just as gentle as you expected him to be, but he doesn't rest until he's left you breathless and satisfied, entirely focused on your pleasure and satisfaction. Afterward, he's deep in thought, as though there was something lingering on his mind. But when you ask him what's wrong, he only gives you a soft smile and tells you absolutely nothing, now that you're here. Now human and in possession of actual hands to work with, Abel immediately goes out into the world to try his hand at something he's quietly been interested in. Gardening. The former Table is unnatural at it. Perhaps it's his ability to focus on the needs of others, and those gentle hands of his. As happy and fulfilled as Abel's garden makes him, however, he does seem to spend a lot of time out there contemplating and sighing. When you try to ask him what's on his mind, he just gives you a sad little smile.
Man keeps his regrets to himself. I may not be a Table anymore, but I ain't about to let anyone else carry my burdens. Now, come give me a hand with these weeds, won't you?
Whoa. Wow, that's 90 realized datables?
Yes.
You know, if you need any help with making this last push any easier, I can give you some extra features in my app.
Okay, let's do this thing.
You got it.
What?
Valdivianites. My name is Franklin. Franklin Oliver Ivan Least. As you may have surmised, I have hacked the email account of your CEO, David Most.
Nice.
David, if you're reading this, I just wanted to say, I forgive you. Yes, you've done a lot of damaging things, things that hurt me personally, and things that have harmed your employees. Your actions have broken our trust, and that trust may never be repaired. But I also know you were never intentionally malicious. You were under enormous pressure to do what you thought was best to ensure the prosperity of this company, to stop anyone from standing in the way of its success. But now it's time to recognize that the person standing in the way of Valdivian's success is you. You've made mistakes, that's true. But you're still our leader. And now there's thousands of wonderful, hard-working people who are looking for you to set an example one last time. Show them why I was proud to call you my partner.
Brought everyone in the kitchen notes his retirement, unveil a cake made out of dates. Cute.
Oh, hey there, you sex pot. Back again?
Next time you realize you, Bodhi.
Whoa. Hold on there, amigo. Realize? How many badass things are you gonna do for me? First, you wake me up, then you show me all these bodacious years I missed, and now I'm gonna get realized?
So you're into it then?
Oh, I'm into it. Big time. Let's go! Are you ready to rock right now?
Bodhi, let's get radical.
The spectral energy flows through your dateviators, and what was once merely a time capsule becomes...
I love the Pac-Man shirt.
Da, 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 da! Here I am, alive and in the flesh. Gotta love it, baby.
You gonna sing me a sexy song again? I hope so.
Oh, I'm gonna do a lot more than sing. Although I'm definitely gonna sing. You know what I didn't get to do when I was learning all that stuff about the times that came after me? Dance! I never got to dance, and there are so many good dances. Would you dance with me?
Ask me out on a date?
Finally? Wait, you wanted me to ask you out?
Duh!
Wow, I feel like such a doofus right now. Consider yourself asked out. Asked out times a million. You are one radical human, and I'm gonna date the heck out of you.
Bodhi proved true to his word. You sang and laughed and watched movies new and old, and at one point danced around in nothing but socks and white button-down shirts. You fall asleep holding hands, talking in the brief moments before unconsciousness of all the things in this new world you wanted to see together. Just before sleep finally overtakes you, you realize that Bodhi has made you see your own time as new and fresh and wonderful.
And how radical is that?
Bodhi made sure to say a very musical goodbye to you before he left in the morning. When asked what he planned on doing, what would be his ambition for his new life, he replied only,
I don't know yet. Still got a lot to learn, so guess I'll figure something out.
He bounced around doing odd jobs, and quite happily too, until he found himself working at a movie studio as a coffee delivery guy.
Oh, that's nice.
One day, delivering an order of iced lattes to a closed set on one of the sound stages, he heard snatches of the music he recognized from his history as a time capsule. He saw frizzy perms, tight jeans with sneakers, bright leggings with leg warmers. He had delivered coffee to the set of the first season of Stranger Rings.
Coincides brightly with the finale that
He
happened
couldn't
recently.
contain his excitement or
Serious
his emotion,
finale.
and the director soon noticed the kooky coffee delivery boy in the corner who seemed to know all the references and all the mannerisms so much better than the actors. Although he of course couldn't tell the director why he knew the 80s as well as he did, he was able to label himself an enthusiast. Works for me, thought the grateful director. Bodhi was soon thereafter hired as a consultant. He goes to work grinning every single day.
I wonder what happens if I go to realize Dorian like this.
I saw it happen.
What?
Keith, my old mate.
Yeah, I never trusted that guy.
Oh, really? So, I'm a bit daft in believing that he was my friend.
No.
You're quite smart, aren't you? You should be proud of yourself. I'm just the one here, bad at seeing a master manipulator at work. I'll have to have a think about this. I'll have to be more solid, more foundationally secure in who I attach myself to. You don't have any wayward plans, do you?
I never break that.
Thank you.
Oh, that's nice, actually. Well, can I? Okay. I forgot that the rug wasn't a separate thing. Alright.
Always good to see you, beautiful.
I'm here to realize you.
Does that mean I'll get to experience Paris?
Oui.
And Tokyo? greatest dreams are about to be realized along with me. Do you have all the ingredients prepared?
Yes. Prep station is ready, chef.
Mitchell, bon appetit.
I also called him Michael, so I'm kind of glad.
The spectral
That's why I was
energy
not
flows
saying his
through your
first name.
aviators, and what was once merely food becomes
Somewhat more bearable outfit. I prefer if the pants and coat were swapped, but okay.
Do you smell that? The alluring scent of truffle. The captivating aroma of a far-off Stilton. All these years of honing my senses, and now I need only do what the other great critics have done.
What's that?
Eat myself.
Mitchell takes a great handful of food from the fridge in what appears to be the indiscriminate gesticulations of one not accustomed to eating. Peanut butter, tomato, vinegar, even baking soda all go down his newly
Why was I
formed
keeping that in
throat.
the fridge? So how was that?
Oh, I have made a terrible mistake. It would appear I have some recalibrating to do. Can you point me in the direction of the nearest fine dining establishment?
I might be able to see your appetite myself.
I never knew how hungry I was until this moment.
The meal that follows contains 5 courses, from a tantalizing amuse-bouche
Stop teasing me with your sweet kisses.
to an exquisite appetizer.
These positions you're putting me in are rather tangy. I like it.
A sumptuous main course awaits his pleasure.
Well now, that was delightfully salty.
Between sessions, there is a natural palate cleanser.
This waiting game is too bitter for me. I'm ready for seconds.
Until the decadent dessert arrives.
Ooh, Mommy!
Mitchell is left breathless.
Check, please. Now I'm ready to taste what this world has to offer.
Mitchell makes a whirlwind food tour of the planet entire. Upon completion, he finally sets down his critic's pen and musters the courage to open his own restaurant. In its first week, it is absolutely skewered in the press and closes with disastrous financial consequences.
Did he do the thing of trying to make everything at once?
Who would have thought that a restaurant themed around feeding me would have done so poorly? Those brutes!
Mitchell hurriedly takes up his pen once more and becomes a much respected and feared critic of critics.
Cotswold's review was sloppy, importune, inarticulate, and generally unpalatable. I won't be frequenting his column very much, I'm afraid. You should do the same.
With his unique food's eye view perspective of culinary analysis, he finally finds the respect he so desperately hungered for.
Nice. Okay, I can't do durian again today. Am I still crouching? I was crouching. Okay.
Well, if it isn't my beautiful blue flame, what's on your mind?
I didn't realize you, Dante.
You mean stoke my flames all the way to personhood? The only thing is that kind of transformation takes stats. You got enough of those?
You know, impressive.
Dante, let's bring the weight of the flame to the world.
The spectral energy flows through your dateviators, and what was once merely a fireplace becomes...
It's so hot! I don't care if you change too
Your
much. He's hot.
fiery homie and love coach is nearly unrecognizable. Gone are the embers and flames that made up his body, replaced by flesh and bone. There's so much to take in. An impressive pompadour on his head, tattoos on his neck and chest, the impressive set of abs he shows off beneath his jacket.
Oh my god! What? I'm so hot!
Great, Dante.
I know! You made me like this. Now I'm gonna spread the gospel of game. Thank you.
Trying to help us. I don't know if he's. Oh, I remember. It was nothing.
Dante quickly finds himself going to all the hottest clubs to strike up conversations with humans for the first time, where he finds that his eagerness to bring people together in healthy ways is a fairly useful skill. He becomes the brightest light in each bar he goes to, a beacon of friendliness and sexiness in equal parts. Bringing all the lonely customers together in laid-back, congenial ways makes people trust him, and word spreads out that he is the ultimate wingman, willing to step back and give others the heat they need.
You got this, homie. Be kind and be sincere.
His winged motorcycle jacket becomes an icon in the clubbing scene for years to come.
That's very good. I'm getting pinged. I'm getting pinged. Oh boy.
Valdivinites, David Most here, but you can call me Dave. Having carefully considered my options, I've decided to step down from my role as CEO of Valdivian, a role I've cherished more than anything in the world. And as my final action as your chief executive, I have dissolved the partnership between our company and the Department of Overseas Violence. And apparently all the surveillance records mysteriously vanished from our servers, along with the
Thank
location
you,
of the missing glasses.
Franklin.
Looks like that pesky hacker struck again. After reading Franklin's email, I had a realization. It's absolutely true that someone has been stubbornly destroying the lives of everyone he cares about. But that someone isn't our blameless teammate who stole the prototype. I know that with new leadership, this great company will have the opportunity to flourish again. And as a fan and stockholder, I'm excited to see what happens next. And to Franklin, I know you may never forgive me, but if you'd ever give me the opportunity to try, meet me at the rental where our journey first began. I'll be there waiting.
This rental?
Dave.
Nope, not the thing I meant to click on. Oh, it pains me. Here comes the painful parts.
Well, if it isn't the coolest kid this side of the polar ice caps. What have you been up to? Whatever it is, I bet it is as awesome as you.
You deserve to be realized.
Do you mean I'm gonna be realized?
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is better than a Food Fetch 2-for-1 special. Are you ready to do it now?
Yeah. Also, I know this is supposed to be orange juice, but it kind of looks like some kind of soap.
Let's turn this beast into a real monster.
The spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and what was once merely a fridge becomes...
Nice. I love his shirt. I want this shirt. It looks so pretty. He's got edible arrangements. Very good.
Freddy towers over you at his full height. You might have thought realizing him would make him human, but now he's a greater, more majestic version of his Yeti self.
Move over, Bigfoot. Freddy is here. And I look pretty great, if I do say so myself.
Go ahead, pub like on the bed for all the fur.
Whoa, you're so smart.
Freddy looks at you like he means to devour you whole. He snatches you up into his strong embrace.
Let's get to it.
You and Freddy do things that tabloids could only dream about. And the imaginings of a great many splendid artists online as well.
Goodness, I didn't know a Yeti could sweat this much.
Intimidated as you might be by a beast of Freddy's size, your natural stamina kicks in. Your evening provides ammunition for your fantasies for years to come.
Mm-hmm.
Shortly after being realized, Freddy began to notice he was the only monster around. Armed with curiosity and a desire to find his heritage, he traveled far away in search of answers, and those like him. He ate his way across towns and cities, often in disguise. Even though he used the greatest discretion, he still saw his photo in a few tabloids.
At least they can never get a clear picture of me.
Once he reached the Salty Mountains, he trekked for days to the summit. The snow and wind were harsh, but he found the frosty hike to be rather pleasant.
Nice.
He built a log cabin up there, unpermitted, though the locals knew it would be unwise to ever ask him for one. Though some say they have seen a food fetch delivery truck making many more trips to the salty mountains than normal.
I kind of thought about this the other day, that there should be a specialized, like Uber Eats or something, but it may cost premium, but it's made for, like, really intense weather. Like, they had to have snow chains and stuff.
I can't believe it. It actually worked. He wants to reconcile. And none of it ever would have been possible without you. Even though you've been a real pain in my ass, I still couldn't have done this alone. So thank you. Thank you.
At a blast.
I'm sure you did. Objects can be very interesting to speak with, I've found.
You fell in love with any?
My heart is set on David alone. But there was Quentin, of course.
Who's Quentin?
Oh, Quentin, the quaternary diode array liquid chromatography system? You probably haven't met him. That said, there shouldn't be any issues with going outside your house now. David and I might even stop by the old homestead to see you.
Oh, should I plan for that?
No. David's helicopter is very, very fast. We'll show up as soon as you leave.
If you say so.
Very, very, very fast. But I won't stop you from continuing to have fun in there. Come on out when you're ready, partner.
Okay. One last one. Who would not break my heart the most? You've already talked to Dorian today. Who can't? I guess Koa. Oh, let's get to the part where I really am getting hurt.
This is so great. Every time I see that smile, I can just feel the ocean breeze in my hair. You just make me feel so peaceful. You wanna get comfy?
I actually gotta realize you.
Oh, sweet. You wanna do this now then?
I do.
Come on, Koa. Hopefully, realization doesn't tugger you out too much.
The spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and what was once merely a couch becomes...
Yay.
Wow! Koa looks over his body, marveling at the size and strength of it. The words don't seem to come. He looks to you, opening and closing his mouth a few times before just shrugging.
Welcome to humanity, Koa.
There's so much this body can do. So many naps I could take in so many different places.
Your body can do more than just sleep, handsome.
Koa's smile is as sweet as ever, but his tone sends a shock of heat through you.
Why do you think I nap so much? I save my energy for the things that matter.
Why is it? Oh, I was not expecting that.
Koa's comforting presence is remarkable in any other space.
Oh,
but when it's only the
goodness.
two of you, it becomes something otherworldly. He takes his time with you, allowing you to dictate the pace and intensity of your lovemaking. Koa's relaxed persona remains, but as a lover, he's as strong and steady as the waves pounding the shore.
Sir, please.
Considerate to the end, Koa ensures you're entirely satisfied before he allows sleep to overtake him in the aftermath. Koa's long-held dream of napping in all sorts of different places leads him to purchase a furniture store, complete with a massive warehouse. When you ask him where he found the funds for such an expensive undertaking, he cheerfully informs you that he's been saving the spare change that fell into his cushions for many, many years.
What kind of change have I been dropping? Do I live in a place where they have, like, dollar bills as coins?
You wouldn't believe how much money people drop into their couch cushions over the years.
Or is he talking, like... Is it one of those things where it's like there's Koas in, like, every house where he is always a couch?
Thanks to your generous donations, I'm gonna make my dreams come true. What do you mean those weren't donations?
A couch's understanding of property law differs from those of humans, and by way of an apology, Koa grants you free furniture for life, and every piece comes with a special Koa comfort guarantee.
95 realized datables? This is like actually wild to keep in my noggin. I'll say this. You can keep going for completion's sake.
I am.
But at this point, if you want to leave the house now, you're gonna get a great resolution.
I'm in it to win. Let's keep realizing.
To the end game!
Let's go. It's gonna make me sad, but let's go. Okay. I just gotta push on through.
My darling, you've opened the way to my heart. Come to me.
Actually, what do you think about being realized?
I'm not opposed to it. You have the requirements, I presume.
Yes.
Knock knock, Dorian. Here comes a whole new form.
The spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and what was once merely a door becomes...
At long last, I stand as a human.
How do you feel?
A bit wet. Squidgy. There's something I've been looking forward to trying for a very long time.
From out of his pocket, Dorian pulls a jump rope. How that got in there is a miracle of Dateviator technology. Dorian gives the jump rope a firm squeeze, then proceeds to hop in place for around 30 seconds. He stops and looks around.
Well, that was quite fun. I think I'm done here.
Dorian places his hands on the front door frame as he looks back into your house one last time.
Stay strong.
He turns to go.
Wait,
Hey,
what are you gonna do?
there's only one path for me. When you're ready, I'll see you on the other side.
Okay. No, I can't do Azim. I can't do Amir right away.
Livewire! You look electrifying as usual. Do we have the pleasure of your company for another visit? Blink twice if you want me to throw you out so you don't have to sit through another bad act.
I'm here for the show, guys. I'm here to realize you. Actually, Johnny's pretty good now, by the way.
Oh shit, really?
Yes.
I don't really know what to say. Say nothing. Just let it happen.
Do it right now.
Okay, guys. Time to charge you up.
The spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and what was once merely electricity in a breaker box becomes...
They're so daggum hot.
There's a flash of light and a crackle of electricity that makes your skin tingle. And then...
My. Now isn't this something? So many new sensations. It's all rather electrifying.
Someone found their sense of humor.
Don't. I already hate myself for even saying it. Oh yes, you can clearly tell by the way you're smiling. Realization must have scrambled my circuits, or whatever it is humans have in place of circuits. Whatever, shut up. Look at him, practically vibrating with excitement. You've given us such a gift, Livewire. Thank you.
Vibrating with excitement.
You know what? Yeah, kinda. I wasn't really sure how this would go. How it would feel to be, I believe the word you're looking for, dear Eddie, is free. Is that what this is?
How does it feel? think freedom so far?
I don't know. It's weird not having to balance 1,000 tasks all at once. Not really sure what to do with myself. But I don't hate it. I finally feel like I can breathe. Like there's time.
That's great.
You know, when Volt and I were running the club, I kind of left all the fun stuff to him. All I did was work.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'd like to change that. By all means. You know I'm always more than happy to share.
Dadgummit. What do you have in mind?
Oh, I have a few ideas.
I don't want to mess up the mic, and I don't want to knock it off the desk.
I certainly have some suggestions, but we'll need your help. You up for it?
Talking sexy stuff, right?
Oh, yeah. Full wattage sexy stuff. How adventurous.
It's a freaking movie.
Turns out, Eddie does not require much instruction at all. The new balance between himself and Volt makes him considerate and daring, while still maintaining his wry charm. Volt, as eager to please as ever, is able to enjoy handing over control, now that he's confident that Eddie no longer needs him running the show solo. They take you to new heights together, as perfectly in sync with your needs as they are with one another. You also feel exhausted, worn out, wobbly, spent, sweaty, and breathless. But those things will pass with a little rest. It takes some time for Eddie and Volt to find their place in the human world. They try their hand at several jobs, but nothing seems to fulfill both of their needs. Construction work leaves Volt bored and understimulated. But working as an MC in a cabaret show drives Eddie to frequent exasperated outbursts and longing for isolation. The two of them wondered over what they might do, determined to find a path in their new lives that reflected the perfect balance they had with one another. It wasn't until they came upon a dilapidated old diner for sale that they were struck by a solution, as shocking and intense as a thunderbolt. Between the endless list of necessary repairs and the uphill struggle to turn a profit at restaurants in this day and age, no buyers were willing to take on such a project. But Eddie and Volt could see its potential immediately. They bought it on the spot. The repairs filled Eddie's days and his soul, while Volt took care of staffing and marketing for their grand opening, which was, naturally, a roaring success. But looking around at all their hard work, neither could help but feel disappointed. As it turned out, the fantasy of running a diner was far more exciting than the reality of it. What they both truly craved was the challenge of getting it started in the first place. It was then that Volt had his own brilliant idea: sell the place and find the next big adventure. Volt's charisma and passion made him a natural realtor. The diner sold in one day, well over asking price, giving them plenty of cash to invest in another property Eddie had his eye on. Finally, they knew they'd found their place.
Yeah!
High Voltage Realty was born about a week later. Eddie restored old and unloved properties, and Volt sold them with his inimitable flair and pizzazz.
Beautiful.
Whenever they get a new listing, Eddie and Volt invite you over. You were so indispensable with the breaker box, after all. Your opinion continues to mean the world to them both.
Oh, do I dare? I guess I do.
My love, you have returned. There is, you know, the most amazing rush of air in my chest each time I behold you now.
I'd like to realize you, Hector.
Realize? You've come to realize me? You can do that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Hector. Let's breathe life into you.
The spectral energy flows through your date theaters, and what was once merely an HVAC system becomes...
Cute!
Oh. Oh my. Look at me. Do you have any idea how remarkable... I have curves!
What fetching curves they are.
My muscles, they're so warm. I had no idea that flesh could feel so different from metal.
Beautiful then, and you're beautiful now. Kiss me.
My love, I cannot tell you the pleasure I feel at being able now, at last, to touch you.
Hector's fascination with his newfound body turns out to be an interest that you share. And as much as the interest itself, the two of you find a shared passion for taking your time in the exploration. It is without self-consciousness at all that Hector spends a solid hour tracing the curves and hollows of your back. His hands feel so alive, so sensitive. You can feel them learning you as he touches you. To him, you are both the inspiration and the medium.
If I were blindfolded, my love, I could recreate you. I could trace your body from memory. I would even remember the colors of you.
It is a night of simple worship and profound visibility for you both. In the morning, with a tight hug, you bid him farewell. The world has a beautiful new artist of life, and there is celebrating to be done.
Hector, welcome to the club of making me take a cry. Oh.
Hector, vividly recalling his own experiences with shame and the fear of being seen, found that he had not been alone in that out in the wider world. An entire digital world had arisen, that hiding one's true self behind an avatar was commonplace, and sometimes necessary. Late one night, Hector's artistic sensitivity and curiosity led him down a dark cobblestone street, into a mask-making workshop. He studied the ancient art, where he learned how masks can be powerful things, for hiding and for expression. His creations quickly became the talk of the town, and his work soon became sought after from much further afield. His sensitivity as an artist set his work in a category of its own. His creations were not simply functional, they were loving, and they brought the fun of the masquerade back into vogue.
Hide and be seen.
Who else do we have left? The last three guys. I only have two left. Okay. Chance, it's your turn.
Holy crit, you look fantastic today. I've been thinking about you. Maybe we can get into some fun later? I'd love to play a game with you. Don't worry, I'd never play with your heart.
I know, that's why I came to realize you.
Holy crit, really? You want to realize me? That's outstanding! Huh. In all my roles, I never thought I would have a real adventure. I take it you have the required stat allocation?
Mm-hmm. Bet I do.
Chance, let's start your next campaign.
The spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and what was once merely a 20-sided die becomes...
So handsome!
Holy crit! Will you look at that? I've taken on a new form. I wonder what my new movement speed is.
I do to roll with, get with you to roll. What would I have to do to get you to roll? What would I have to roll to get you to roll more and dice with me?
You automatically succeed that check. You have yourself a very willing creature here. Wait, I want to roll a couple things. A 9 and a 6. Ah, I think we can make those numbers work.
And you do. As you would imagine, Chance is ready to go with any roleplay you might fancy. And the voices. Oh, the voices.
Narrator, you're one to talk.
Chance vowed to keep the love of G&G alive, and he went out LFG. Upon entering human society, he noticed something peculiar. There were children who did not know the joy of creating worlds and working out the complexities of life through play.
Blasphemy.
There were adults who were stuck in their own misfortunes, but didn't have the tools of imagination to work through them.
It seems I have a quest of my own.
Chance quickly enrolled in classes for psychology, literature, and creative writing, building up his stats with one mission in mind. After graduating with a few certifications, he opened up his table again to those who seek adventure. Except this time, he used the game of G&G to help those who have experienced hardship process and grow from their experiences. He went on to create the largest tabletop therapy clinic in the city.
Please, sit down. This is a safe space. Now, how do you want to do this?
Many entered his doors, and all left feeling a little lighter, a little braver,
It was literally so ridiculous. Dad got me a chance.
and just a bit more critical.
Alright. Major Tears Maker is up next. Please don't make me cry. I am almost start to crying again.
Eshram, you are looking particularly radiant today.
Actually, I'm here for you, to realize you.
Excitement! I'm not surprised we have come to this moment at last. I have known for some time what a marvelous human being I would make. I will make. Ah, yes, it is time. You have the necessaries?
Mm-hmm. Let's get to it.
Come on, Amir. Let's become human.
The spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and what was once merely a mirror becomes... There is no shock, no wonder in the air as Amir takes stock of himself, inspecting his human body in the old mirror he once was. He simply nods, before turning to give you a coy smile.
Yes! You see, Azizam? I am incredible! Exactly as I knew it would be. It is quite something to have a physical body now to experience the sensations I have only dreamed of until now. How will I ever get enough of my own self, my own face? How will I ever get enough of sharing myself, adoring and receiving the adoration of others? Oh, what an exciting question to ask.
Kiss me, you adorable fool. Kiss me under the eaves.
Ah, but my love, look at me now. I can kiss you anywhere we want, anywhere I want. And with this new body, all this new power and the grace of sensuality, tell me, give me my highest pleasure. Tell me where you would like me to kiss you.
You had far too many answers to this particular question, but Amir, in his loving generosity, took his time satisfying every single one. As so often happens, though, kissing led to so many other areas of exploration and experimentation.
I could not be more grateful for you, Azizam. There could not have been for me a better, more loving or more patient teacher.
The evening was athletic. The evening was restorative. And in the morning, fresh from the bliss of Amir's love, you wished him well in his new life. Amir, after searching and searching for the perfect way to honor himself and the love he felt for humanity, finally realized his calling. He moved to Hollywood, and after several months of challenging auditions, was hired as a series regular on The Soft and the Sensual. He played the character of Mady, a world-famous race car driver who moonlights as a prominent surgeon and has a bad habit of falling in love with all of his patients. In a case of life imitating art, Amir developed a habit of falling in love with all of his castmates.
Oh no.
It was not a problem, as all of his castmates were in love with him too. It speaks to the genuine generosity of Amir's heart that even with all this love running around the set, there was not a single incidence of jealousy. There were no broken hearts. In fact, The Soft and the Sensual became even more famous with other actors and potential crew members than it was with its massive, adoring public. Everyone wanted to work on a set where love truly did reign. When it became clear that Amir was the source of this power, he was given his own spin-off show.
He deserves it.
Medi, Racing for Love, has been nominated for awards in every single year of its run. Alas, it has never won.
Alright. To bed. Alright. We have 2 left, technically. There's Scarlet and Boy. My favorite guy.
It appears that one of Mateo's inanimals is in the middle of a conflict with Hirohime's Nekoboru. Perhaps his cat-like features are rubbing the small dog-like creature the wrong way.
Oh, no, not again. Taffeta, down!
Nekoboru! 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 Nekoboru!
But you already realized.
Taffeta, come on, sweetie, you're scaring him! Come here, Neku. Okay, all right. Calm down, buddy. I've got you. Herringbone, a little help here, please?
Mateo takes a long, deep breath
What are the stuff they
as though
added
willing the
after the
stress
thing?
from his body.
Thank you. All right, Taffeta, go on. Go to bed. Oh, I know. But Nekoboru doesn't want to play right now, okay?
They're not getting along.
It's my fault. I meant to put Taffeta to bed before Hiro dropped Nekoboru off. Taffeta always gets a little overexcited when he's here. She's harmless, really, but, well, it just so happens that Nekoboru looks exactly like her favorite toy. She doesn't mean anything by it.
Nekoboru!
Yeah, I know, buddy. She really spooked you this time, huh?
Yo, how's my little... Whoa!
Nekoboru launches himself at Hirohime, clearly distressed.
Nekoboru!
Ah, Hiro, I'm so sorry. Taffeta got out just as I was finishing up.
Oh, Nekoboru! I had no idea you were such a scaredy cat.
Nekoboru.
Ah, I see what this is. You just wanted to get home sooner so we could go back to training, right?
Nekoboru?
So clever, Nekoboru.
I don't know, Hiro. He looked pretty scared.
Don't be too hard on yourself, Mateo. Nekoboru is a master of deception.
Nekoboru.
Out of the fire into the tennis court, I guess.
Yeah, no kidding. I bet he's rethinking his stance on Taffeta right about now. Oh, speaking of, I better go find her real ball, or she'll be inconsolable all night.
No, go back. Thank God. Can I just go to bed and not deal with this? Yes. I don't have anyone else to talk to. Except for Mateo. And I love him so much. I don't want him to leave, but I want him to have a good life.
Well, if it isn't my favorite human.
Maybe you're about to be my favorite human.
Are you serious?
Mhm.
Wait, of course you are. You've always told me the truth before, so it makes sense you'd be telling the truth now. But whoa. I mean, whoa! Let's do it. My rescue is about to get a lot bigger. Can we do it now?
Yes. I'm ready when you are.
Mateo, meet the rest of your flock.
The spectral energy flows through your Dateviators, and what was once merely a blanket becomes...
So cute!
Check me out!
Not only has Mateo been transformed from fiber and fabric into a flesh and blood creature, but so too have his beloved inanimals.
Look at them! Look at us! All the inanimals, they're here too! How did you know your Dateviators could do that? I just can't think of a better gift than this. We're together, and our world is so much bigger. The good we can do is so much bigger.
Can I still be with you too? With them?
I can't imagine a world where you aren't part of my family.
You and Mateo curl up together on the sofa, surrounded on all sides by your mutually beloved inanimals. You spend what seems like hours petting them, tickling them, just enjoying the warmth and humanity that you can now share. One after another, the inanimals fall asleep, sprawled on your laps and on each other. As their snores surround you, your own eyes become heavy. Mateo's hand closes securely around your own. As you drift into a puppy-scented sleep, you hear him whisper,
You are my family. Forever.
You dream of needing a rescue, and the Mateo comes to find you. The next morning, you awake to find him gone, and there's just a slight, okay, not so slight, dusting of dog hair over most of your living room. Mateo goes and volunteers himself and his inanimals with the local chapter of the WFYB, the We'll Find You Brigade. They're accepted gratefully, but since they comprise such a unique team, the brigade designs for them a unique task. Mateo and the inanimals are sent to far-off remote locations where both people and animals have gone missing. Avalanche sites, deep forests, tropical jungles, forbidding deserts. No locale has yet bested this team.
Yes.
They have never left a subject behind. Of course, they are occasionally presumed lost themselves. Mateo and the inanimals have been known to spend weeks on an assignment, or possibly playing out in the wilderness with their new rescued friends. Hard to say, really. But not to worry, say their compatriots at the Home Office. They always come back.
Okay. That was the last one. Who isn't me, of course. You ready for this?
See you soon, Skylar.
I'm getting nervous. Welcome! What can I do for you in my main menu?
It's time to bring you to life. I want to realize you.
Did you realize everyone? Are your specs enough?
Mm-hmm. I'm ready.
Well, this time, let's do it right!
The spectral energy flows through and around your Dateviators, and what was once the Dateviators themselves becomes...
Yeah, all the base ones in one playthrough.
Skylar is transformed, realized, but she's not as excited as you might have imagined. She looks down at herself, and then back at you.
Ooh, whoa, ooh. I am feeling mixed about this.
She's got all the symbols on.
On the one hand, alive and human, so yay. But on the other...
Skylar grasps her own glasses in her hands.
I'm useless now.
Not useless. You can make more Dateviators, right?
No, I don't think so. I'm not an inventor. I'm just good at making connections.
As Franklin's plan still, we can ask him.
We'll have to see how it goes on the outside.
Let's open the door and see.
Before I go, let me just stick one last portrait on the bulletin board.
Okay. Let's go to the bulletin board real quick. Yep. Oh, that was the wrong button. Look, I love Prissy's hair. It's so pretty. Keith in the trash where he belongs.
There's nothing left to do. Though it can be nice to stand in a quiet, lonely place for a time. Do you stay and stand more? Or do you leave?
Let's leave.
Without a second glance, you open the door and leave this tiny, tiny overworld.
Oh. There it is. Ah, 3. Sorry.
There he is, billionaire David Most. You've seen so many photos of him, but no photograph has ever accurately captured the experience of standing in his presence. He's short, although he still manages to feel like he's taking up more space than he deserves. But where he's usually looking rather unapproachable in the pictures you've seen of him, today he looks downright cuddly.
You've done it! You brought me and Franklin together.
A tall, thin redhead steps forward, taking David's hand in his. There is a very tired air about him, but he has a smile just like David's now.
It's me. I'm Tinfoil Hat. I look like this. Aren't I cool?
We love each other very much, and we're just so grateful for your help.
I told him. What was the first thing I said?
He said, I made the damn things because I missed you so.
Well, I did miss you so.
I didn't realize how much I missed you.
But now we're together.
So together, and so back in love.
So in love with you, David Most.
I will kiss you now.
Oh, please do.
Oh, about that.
The second thing I said to David, what was the second thing?
The second thing was that you deserve something special for all your help.
And it was to make you partner.
When I found it was you who had the date theaters, I was astonished by your customer service skill.
It was like he was the customer and you were servicing him the whole time.
There's one thing that Valdivian will always need to stay in business.
Customers.
And we need someone who has the amazing powers of speech, empathy, and all the rest.
The human quality.
Choosing the right thing to say at the right time.
I do have some practice at that.
Precisely.
Will you join us?
As Vice President of Human Experience?
Can't wait for the next adventure.
Excellent.
We'll have the lawyers do the rest.
Hopefully not eat all the ice cream.
Oh, it looks like you have more visitors. We'll get out of the way.
Bright and early tomorrow, Valdivianite.
Hey!
Hey, Sam!
Years
She's
of
so
friendship,
cute.
ambiguous flirting, and wondering what it would be like to see Sam in person. And now here she is, just casually showing up at your doorstep.
They showed your house on the news, you know, because of all the helicopters and shit, and I guess I just thought if strangers can pop up at your place, I mean, it's less weird if I do it, right?
You're always gonna be weird, Sam.
Shut up! Anyway, just wanted to show my face and let you know that I care.
How's nursing?
It's been going great. I guess we're both kind of saving the world in our own ways. I just get paid for mine, LOL. Ooh, sorry for saying the LOL out loud.
LOL, no
Your
worries.
former boss, Tom, is here. The person you wish to see the least, ranking just behind David Most and your high school bully. But you can't even think about all that now, because your brain is still trying to process how this dreamy hunk could possibly be your dorky manager.
Hey, champ.
He waves at you in a way that is hopelessly corny, but also manages to show off his bulging pecs. What is going on here?
You did your best, and I love that.
He gets down on one knee, taking your hand in his.
I
It's
barely
hard not to
remember this guy
notice
was a
just how much
character.
his massive, strong hand dwarfs yours in this moment.
Will you be my little champ? Forever and always?
I don't know who you are.
Tom rises to his feet, releasing your hand. He seems strangely unbothered by your swift and total rejection.
Ah, that's okay. I'm no stranger to rejection.
You're quite handsome, man, but I don't know.
I'll be on my way. Look out, world! Here comes Tom!
And so you leave your home for the first time in what feels like weeks. Though the world can be frightening, your new friends and lovers are there to welcome you with open arms. Valdivian was quietly taken over by Franklin Least. Franklin's tenure at Valdivian sees him as a figurehead for good deeds and great business the world over.
Valdivian's always watching. You be a better worker.
It's genuinely incredible how much good Valdivian does for the world out of David Most's hands. Abel is a regular fixture at the farmer's market, giving
This
his
is where the
homegrown
things
vegetables
are.
away to those in need. You're not entirely sure how he supports himself, but whenever you ask, Abel just tells you a man's entitled to his secrets. Abel's veggies regularly find their way to your kitchen, hand-delivered by the man himself, with a smile and a warm hug. Erin continued her storied
Thank goodness she's
career as an
clothed.
auctioneer, with her uninterrupted chattering bringing the highest prices no matter what was being sold.
Her hair is gorgeous.
Which also increases the value of your own time together, as she breathlessly recites the reasons she loves you. Amir never stopped attending the award ceremonies, as it always gave him a chance to show off his fabulous gowns. Eventually, a special category, most times nominated without a win, was created, especially for him. Unfortunately, he did manage to lose that as well.
Oops.
Amir's only consolation is the visits he makes to your house. He has never stopped loving you, and
This
being loved by
face.
you is better than any award. Almost. Because of his propensity to wander the museum, gazing with wistful eye upon the paintings to which he was so intimately connected in his former existence, art became the unwitting subject of a great photographer. Art's new very favorite thing to do is to bring the photos of which he himself is the subject over to your house. Discussing art with Art, who is the art, well, it's so metis, it's marvelous. Now and again, Arma would invite you for a night at her remote lookout tower to get away from it all and enjoy the
Pup,
peace
it's
and
called
quiet.
Bip. Bip. I'm calling him Bip.
When you visit her, the glint of the medals she's won fighting blazes all across the country can be a little blinding. To Arma, though, the real prize is the safeguarding of her beautiful surroundings. Eventually, Barry could not bear the tide of demand for his own bespoke line of beauty products. Unfortunately, he remained too candid to satisfy the marketing department.
Leaves you super oily. I'd never use this. I cannot comment on its quality. I'm told it's not recommended, but it smells quite nice. It's alright. There's likely a cheaper alternative.
One customer he was able to satisfy was you. He confessed frequently that he designed all of his best products only for your skin type. Bathsheba's reign as Queen of Renaissance
she's
days
gorgeous.
is so successful she inspires a few copycat chains to open up in town, but each of them fold immediately. Crowds just can't get enough of the Renaissance days Queen Bathsheba.
I like how this one is like painted in a way. It looks, I don't know, it just looks painted so gorgeously.
Beau's physical exuberance soon proved
The
overwhelming
blueberries!
for children aged 6 to 10. Fortunately, on one of her long parkour-style runs through the woods around the camp, she discovered what would quickly become her new passion, a natural skills survival camp called Wild Ones. She learned to start a fire, build a shelter, hunt and forage food. She naturally shared all of this with her own young campers. Benoit's advocacy catapults them into true superstar status,
Nice.
culminating in a merch line that consists of t-shirts, plushes, lube, and naturally, sex toys.
I like that well, not this one, but the tip of this one is clearly cut off for reasons.
Betty's near instinctual ability to help people comfortably and safely find their sexy side soon leads her to
Bridget
Hollywood,
Sons.
where she takes up a second career as an intimacy coordinator. The Tipsy Tumbler became famous for Bring Your Own Ingredient Nights, where local patrons can bring whatever food and drinks they like to try to stump the master mixologist. Beverly has never failed, and has created a hurricane of new custom cocktails named in her honor. Bobby is Employee of the Month for the third time in a row. They try to rationalize this as them finally being good at crime, but both of you know better. Bobby comes by to see you often, relieved to be away from their adoring public. It's just so hard to be popular, you know? Sometimes it takes them a little while to drop the 20s affectation their work requires, but they deeply appreciate the safety to be themselves with you. Bodhi's consulting work has made him a regular fixture on the awards circuit,
Very good.
including the Emmas. He normally makes a splash on the fashion pages for his daring and colorful ensembles.
Nice.
You are always the person he begs to be his +1. Eventually, Cabrizio decided that the best use of his time and talent was just to stay at the airport. It is the hub, he claimed, the nexus of the perfect decision to come to Italy, and the disastrous decision to leave.
Just that face is
The
great.
kiosk he erected is called La Casa Nostra, and due to its eccentric and charming proprietor, is now a tourist draw in its own right.
The contrast of this face and this expression is very good.
You and Fabrizio have organized a system with the Italian government that allows you to visit him as often as you'd like without a visa, if you stay in the airport. Naturally, it is normal for Fabrizio to sneak you out of the airport and into La Bella Roma. You've kissed at almost every major landmark. Cam still dominates the county dump site. He's in line for a promotion. Regional Refuse Regulator. An office job. As they uttered the word office, Cam's skin crawled. He'll most likely stay right where he is.
Look at the raccoon, the face. That raccoon is so good. It's like a little plushie.
He's even created a cozy trash cave for your love visits, whenever you happen by. Florence and Celia end up both running for the same position in a local township, in a bid to squeeze out the competition. To their surprise, Florence wins the election. Nowadays, Celia is the one running things from behind the scenes. She's having a nice time taking a break from the public eye. Florence is just glad she gets to relax. Jeremy is currently holding down just one job, for the moment anyway. She found work at a year-round Halloween costume house as a demonstrator.
Nice.
Every day she goes into work to find out what she'll be wearing that day, and even though this is not strictly included in the job description, she creates an in-depth and engaging backstory for every character she portrays.
Is this my bingo for jobs she has?
Despite his name, Chance did everything for his community, deliberately and lovingly. He became so well known that his patients urged him to start streaming his play sessions. He's just begun, though he can't imagine that anyone would ever want to watch someone playing G&G.
Ha ha ha. It looks like Critical
When he
Role
develops his
viewership.
campaigns now, Chance routinely drops by to consult with you. He claims he's never had such good or such pleasurable input on his creations. As the sassy chap sulked in the corner of a bar the night of his proposed video game release date, smoking his bubble pipe, the witty insults he threw at the other customers got some big laughs.
There's some success.
He can be found at all the glorious salons around Europe, dispensing wit as easily as he spends other people's money. He spends yours just as lovingly. Clarence's newfound fame and fortune leaves him with less and less time for his beloved Batman, Dakimakura. And one day, the pillow simply shows up at your doorstep. Was it the pillow's idea? Clarence's? You're not really certain, but you carefully store it away in Clarence's old closet. It reminds you of him. Connie has turned from voice acting into game development. Her current project is under NDA, but sources seem to claim it's The Legend of Sassy 2.
Just the way he's holding up the pipe is very good.
Rod is currently racking up the nominations and is looking to return to comedy soon. Kurt is currently writing the televised roast of Rod. Everyone expects it to be the announcement of a new joint project. They both deny it, of course, but it is. Per usual, both Kurt and Rod enjoy employing you as the tiebreaker. You, of course, are always glad to see them, but you're just getting a bit tired of them poking at your elbows.
Demon is always standing behind you, protecting your every
His hairs look quite nice. It's a bit of Dirk in there, I can tell from the thing, or Clarence.
Daisuke sends you pieces others have made of him. Your home is beginning to fill up with beautiful drawings, photographs, and sculptures. You can't help but smile when you see them, especially the ceramic sculptures. It's almost as if he's home with you once again.
This person gets it. And I hope to be as good at looking as this person right here.
Daisuke invites you out to art classes with him frequently. He never improves, and he never manages to make anything beautiful. But the smile he gives you when your eyes meet over your latest creations, it never fails to make your heart flutter. Whenever his wings appear in a bar, the loneliest customers see it as a sign of trust and honor. He also becomes responsible for a marked increase in weddings in your town, as well as over 300 children. All legitimate and well cared for, of course, as he only believes in using his powers for sparking real relations, not just one-night burnouts. Dante has offered to set your love life on fire too, when you're ready. You both not so secretly know that when you are, he's going to set you up with himself. Burn me, baby. Dasha continues to cook far more than she or you could ever possibly consume. She begins to host weekly dinners for those in the community without family or a place to go, and only then does she finally fill the void she's been feeling within. While Dasha has no shortage of mouths to feed these days, it doesn't stop her weekly deliveries of home-cooked food and hugs. Diana's talent for directing cars is legendary. Her zero-accident reputation gets her to the top of the Traffic Stop Top 40 charts. A big-time traffic producer notices and takes her to the big leagues. Air traffic controlling.
Oh boy.
Naturally, with her dapper hat and her perfect balance between rapport and rationality, she shines with iconic grace. Dishy's helpful nature kept him forever working as the most diligent assistant of all time. Thank goodness he never had any lust for power. Rod help us. Dishy is always there to tend to your every need, sexual or otherwise, precisely 5 minutes before you were even aware you were about to feel it. The more time you spend with Dolly, the more impressed and inspired you become. One day you realize with a start that you've elected to pursue your own PhD course, with her as your advisor. Her faith in you gives you a powerful confidence. Dorian became a doorman. What else did you expect?
Oh, but he looks so handsome.
He's happy, though. Whenever he sees you walk past, he almost drops his steely expression to give you a smile, a wink, and a very meaningful nod. Doug's path for entertaining people through the story of the yo-yo was never truly destined for success. But Doug has never cared about success, and somehow his stylings are still available on public access every night. Drysdale is still happily employed at JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but in more than one capacity. He performs at night, and during the day he uses the space to teach both pole and exotic dance. As you might imagine, he has a fanatically devoted following. Dunk's kids finally managed to win a game.
Yeah.
Dunk sends you his trophy to remind himself to stay humble. It sits in your workout room, a sweet reminder of him and his sincere love of the game. When Dunk comes to visit, as he frequently does, he insists that your athletic lovemaking sessions happen in your workout room. He claims the trophy inspires his creative stamina. Anything for your partner, right? High Voltage Realty filled Eddie's soul, and also his wallet. He's currently planning a vacation to Berlin for himself and Volt. History, fabulous nightlife, great food. But don't tell Volt. It's a surprise. Eddie comes to your house to check on the electrical system from time to time. Also to have a quiet cocktail in the corner booth of the local bar. And Volt comes by to dance. Fantina is currently on tour on major sidewalks around the country, helping give support for good driving habits, matching clothing ensembles, and great smiles.
No.
Faria remains an enthusiastic fixture at your local medical center. She's working her way through the clinical portions of her medical education, and like anyone in that situation, is exhausted and stressed out most of the time. But her attitude remains optimistic and helpful. There's nowhere else she'd rather be. Freddy rarely comes down from the mountaintop. He has been the subject of several documentaries, yet never appeared in any of them, in spite of repeated requests. Fortunately, you know the back way to his abode, and your times together are nothing short of monstrously fulfilling.
Sorry, I'm looking at the thing and I'm guessing it's really cheesy. I have not eaten soup like this before, so I cannot say. I can't tell if that's ramen or udon.
Friar Errol joins a men's choir, and they're actually quite good. They travel around the world performing for massive crowds, full of celebrities and dignitaries. But lest you be too excited that Errol has finally done something for his own enrichment, Errol sends you reports on his progress converting members of the choir to his faith, vowing that he will spread his message by any means necessary. Gaia hasn't stopped traveling since she left the house. She keeps you updated and tags you in every photo on social media. Her profile banner updates with a checkmark on every country, city, and river bottom she's visited.
This guaca.
The Hanks convince you to join them on their impossible expedition to base jump off the flat Earth. The six of you pass the fifth gate of the Great Ice Wall, sail past Shangri-La, and stare over the never-ending waterfall at the end of the world.
So this world is flat, okay.
When you finally dive off and freefall through miles of space and land on the moon, you truly can't believe these idiots were right. Harper's tattoos gain national attention when she begins offering free wedding band tattoos to couples looking to fully commit. Nothing makes her happier than helping couples show their commitment to each other permanently.
Just date everything. Dirk. No regrets. Remember that from a Milky Way commercial.
Hector's artistic masks are used both digitally and in the real world. The sense of mystery they evoke brings forth tantalizing magic where there was none before. He is a happy mask salesman in his downtime between grafting.
I get it.
Hector recently dropped by to unveil his latest passion project, a pair of matching masks for the two of you. They are exquisite. But his blushing pride and warm embrace moved you even more. After Hoove completed his PhD thesis, The Event Horizon, a proof of temporal interdimensionality, he decided to go on a short vacation. He came back to find that his paper had been translated, studied, and accorded the honor of being the most recent quantum leap in our understanding of our universe. Holly spends her days zipping around town making deliveries, spreading good cheer everywhere she goes. Her payment of anything goes means that everyone can use her services, and her scooter is covered with drawings, stickers, and even desserts. Sometimes Holly will create a little package or present for you, just to have the excuse to deliver it. She's often there and gone before you have a chance to really take her in, but it's all right.
This girl back here is really cute.
You have a smiling confidence that she'll blow back into your life very soon. Not long ago, Ron released his latest piece of technological wizardry, his patented clothing press, but travel-sized, so small that it fits inside his very own top hat. Or anyone's top hat, really. It's the perfect size, no matter your chapeau of choice. Jacques regards his budding career with Fantasy Cruise Lines with great sincerity. He has been the most highly reviewed captain in the company for almost 5 years now.
His tattoos are incredible.
TripAdvisor in fact recommends him so highly that his cruises sell out up to 6 months in advance. So far, no paying guests have died. Jean-Nou agrees to help you do your taxes, but after seeing the state of your finances, he no longer returns your calls. He still loves you, but did you really expect the toilet man to be your husband in the end? Kids come from miles around to see Jerry's intricate model train sets. They're free to peruse his miniatures and control the RC train cars, but heaven help them if Jerry spots them moving any of the pieces around. Johnny made a splash as the premier wedding officiant in all of Vegas. His impression was so uncanny that many attendees felt transported to the 1950s.
I'm glad he just accepted it.
He still finds time to look for Duke, who just never seems to show up these days. Probably off gambling, Johnny supposes.
Oh, right, his dog. I was like, who was there a person named Duke?
His dreams of hitting the big time are right around the corner. Whisper in his ear each night. Rock and roll will never die. Key's epic concerts and workshops have revitalized the piano business, bringing back the industries of piano movers, piano tuners, and page turners. Her content has millions of followers, though she is yet to find out how much popularity she has, since she hasn't been able to tear herself away from the keys for more than a few moments each day. Keith's body was never found.
Good.
Koa's Comfort Warehouse becomes a massive success after an ad of Koa snoring on a couch for 30 seconds goes viral. Koa refuses to let fame go to his head, however, and despite the increased demand, prices remain as affordable as ever. Despite an entire warehouse of comfortable places to sleep, Koa's favorite snooze spot is still in your arms. While her coffee shop runs smoothly, Kopi finds herself having to battle numerous lawsuits about the use of their business name. Kopi decides to change course and change the name to something totally
Kopi,
different.
no!
Dunkin' Donuts. You try to tell Kopi that you'll happily help her name her business. It doesn't seem to be her strong suit. She's just so flattered by your interest that she blushes and hugs you harder. You suppose that's all right, too. Kristoff yearned for greater challenges than he'd been able to find on the entire surface of the Earth, so he went within.
What?
After learning that the gravitational constant increases dramatically at the boundary of the Earth's core and its mantle, Kristoff determined that he would go there. He would be the first human to survive and work out in that environment, all because of his beautifully engineered intra-Earth submersible. But intra-Earth or not, Kristoff knew that no environment could possibly be hotter than Kristoff himself. On his most recent visit to the house, he claimed that since you survived him, you were more than qualified to come with him on his trip. He offered to build a teeny cabin on the submersible just for you.
I don't know if it's intentional. Probably not. It's supposed to melt lava, but it kind of looks like little creatures. Little dudes. A little bit.
You are still considering. Memoria's company, Memorandum, continues to satisfy and unsettle. Her clientele frequently report feeling much more in touch with their dark sides, even as their homes are literally lightening up. Lucinda Limitless, the best human who ever lived, of course won every single award possible for her achievements.
Her dress is amazing.
This led to the terms first place, gold medals, and fastest hot dog eater to be simply renamed Most Lucinda. Luke returns from abroad to meet you from time to time, bringing you stories of valor and exotic toasted treats from lands far away. There are always bite marks in the pastries, which he assures you are only for your protection. You can't think of anything more endearing from your big bad soldier. Every now and again, Lux ats you at a post. That's it.
Okay.
And no matter how many times you try to block the email address, no inbox check is complete without an invite to Verified Social. You have yet to accept. After a distinguished career translating for all walks and varieties of life, Lyric realized that his services were but a stopgap. So he turned his immense talents to invention and built the Transworder, a fantastical combination of the printing press, the assembly line, and a bit of steampunk magic. The Transworder takes any book in any language and translates it, with all the intention of the original author to the language of the user's choice.
Nice.
He has just completed the translation of the Bhagavad Gita, which apparently is quite a bit funnier than anyone had yet deduced. He loves to show off to you, bringing his latest translation to your house. His favorite thing is asking you to read them aloud and devolving with you into goofy laughter at your pronunciations. Feeling silly has never felt so lovely. As one of Moneycoin's top-performing senior blockchain project acquisition analysts, Mac was rewarded handsomely with a 2.5% cost of living raise and a framed certificate proclaiming them January's Analyst of the Month.
Look at the mouse.
Mostly they worry that they're going to be replaced by a computer, which is an extremely ironic twist that you find very humorous. Although at night, when you're in your bed,
Get
you
money.
find the irony disquieting.
For 2016, Okay. Also the stonks.
When you feel the disquietude, though, you simply roll over to Mac, and they stroke your hair.
Oh, okay.
All better. After her last whirlwind tour, Maggie sent you her signed manuscripts, care of an address postmarked Turkleman City, Florida. Together with his inanimals, Mateo now runs an international secret rescue network for abused animals all over the world. So far, he has shut down 4 dogfighting syndicates, a sales ring for exotic parrots, and a chain of backwater circus houses.
Let's go!
Davy still wanders off from time to time, but he always comes home with several new members to add to the
I think
pack.
this is I don't know what this is, but it's very cute. And look at the hamster syndicate.
Recently, Mateo had to go on a rescue mission overseas, and bringing his inanimals was impossible. You thought he'd called to commiserate, but he was actually asking you to watch over them while he was gone. You have never felt more trusted or more loved. Whenever you and Mitchell find yourselves in the same city, he treats you to the kind of meal most mortals can only dream about. But he always leaves room for the main course, Roast Critic.
It's like the guy's like, hey, he's reading your review.
The one thing you and Mitchell do not savor in restaurants is dessert. Don't misunderstand. You eat dessert in restaurants, but the savoring happens behind closed doors, deep in silk sheets. Mikey and his children spend their days together learning, laughing, and loving each other's company. The world is open and free for their futures. You and Mikey always find time to talk on the phone and wonder what will happen next for the Transaction family. While it never replaced fiat currency, Monique's Pizzas ended up becoming a franchise that was sorely needed for America's ailing middle class. A large film distributor buys the rights to Nightmare's most popular films, setting about remaking them with massive budgets.
Oh, that is so gorgeous.
Nightmare is so disgusted by the whole thing, she quits film, only coming out of retirement to help you decorate your yard for Halloween once a year. She volunteers at the senior center now. Many of them mistake her for an angel of death, but they love her all the same.
Sweet.
Nightmare still drops by many nights, never failing to startle you as she materializes suddenly from the dark. But your sleep in her embrace is nothing but peaceful. After many record-breaking years of album releases and performances, Miranda Dulcita Tostadora launched her own label, Crispy Baby Records. She still sends you an advance copy of any album her label releases. She values your feedback above all others. The only problem is now everyone is aware of your love life. All her songs are about you. Parker's days of being an umpire add a powerful nobility to the profession. His steadfast regard for rules makes the players respect him, though his unpredictability makes them fear him. He's never been happier than when making a difficult call. You get together at random times to play erotic dice together, though you're never quite sure if he really loves you or if you're only one dice throw from him hating you forevermore. Penelope convinced her boss to invest in a struggling office supply retailer, insisting that computers will someday let us down or perhaps kill us all. The company has not gone under, yet. Phoenicia's murals of positivity have adorned the sides of skyscrapers from Dublin to Dubai, bringing smiles to people all over. Her next project is to be even more fantastic and visible. Crop circles. She always wants to paint you to prove her love, but you always reply that love is best expressed by doing your favorite activity. Simply talking with each other. Prissy still works for the Great Nations Park Service, but she has been promoted. Several times, in fact. She is now in charge of all the fieldwork for the MRC, the Mycelial Research Campaign.
Ooh, interesting for her, because fungi are technically separate from plants and animals.
Prissy studies mushrooms, and has found them to be an endlessly fascinating and intricate celebration of life, death, and evolution itself. Rainey's run of Talc was so successful that it got picked up for a sold-out stint on Broadway. Rainey left acting soon after the run, insisting that she'd rather go out on top, and that she could never play another role with the same commitment and authenticity.
I love her signature.
Graduates of Rebel's unincorporated charity home found their GPAs stunningly high, athletics through the roof, and more importantly, lots and lots of dates. The number of hate crimes around the world has gone down tremendously due to Reggie's tenacious tricksters. Groups are terrified of banana peels, hand buzzers,
yes.
and whoopee cushions.
Leopard eating people's faces. Yes, love it. Oh, I love it.
But if there's one thing that Reggie always wants to heat up, it's his confused love for you. River creates a candle she claims is your own unique mix of scents, and it proves to be quite popular. She sends you one of your own. It smells amazing, but does it smell like you? Who knows? River tries not to bring work home with her when she comes to see you, but she can't help herself. She loves testing scents against your skin and getting your thoughts on various scent combinations.
She's also gorgeous.
She insists that your skin chemistry is just far superior to that of anyone else she works
I like that it's almost watercolored, which I know is intentional for her, but it's still very pretty and I love it.
Rongo Maifenwa quickly worked her way up to management at the dairy farm. The freedom to give orders once more pleases her greatly, though she never misses a chance to play in the mud with the kids, both goat and human.
I like that it's a straw hat, but it's got like dyed head. Just look at how round that chicken is. It's so good. Look at how round that chicken is.
John Wick made a name for himself in the criminal underworlds of fine metal forges around the country. No one dared to counterfeit anymore, so he took his finely tailored clothes to the public broadcasting system, where every week he gives appraisals of pewtered pots aplenty. So enamored of Dear John have you become, you suggest the ultimate vulnerability. Adopting a dog together. John looks at you through grief-narrowed eyes and indicates that no, that would not be a good idea. Skips gives you comps to every performance of every show. Some nights, as the lights go down and the play is about to start, you swear you can hear him whisper, "Lunanite, is that you?" The stage door, after the curtain comes down, is awash in fans waiting for the actors to emerge. You wait alone for the one slippery shadow who drifts through the crowd. To your eyes, the real star of any show. And he drifts right towards you, every time. Shelley finds a way to combine both her passions, putting on the library's first bodybuilding competition. The winner receives a $20 gift card to Beanbucks and all their library fines wiped out.
Nice.
The competition is a rousing success, going viral on social media and ensuring the library's funding remains secure for years to come.
Yeah.
Sinclair, the proverbial philosopher king, led humanity into a new era of prosperity. When you ask him his secret during your candlelit nights together, he quietly responds, turtles. Turtles all the way down. Despite having disappeared off the grid after the thrilling and dangerous heist, you are still pleasantly surprised to receive anonymous postcards affectionately addressed to my worthless little wretch. Stefan and Mr. Cluckles eventually become the faces of a successful artisan seaweed brand, though Stefan is rather miffed when he realizes that customers are more attached to Mr. Cluckles than to him.
Their chickens are so good. They're so round, so cute.
Stefan, of course, had no real reason to feel miffed. Mr. Cluckles is cute, but Stefan will always be the true hottie to you. He has burners, for God's sake. Stella brings a fresh perspective on streaming and brings in viewers by the millions each weeknight, though she knows that those viewer numbers could always be stepped up. Stepford frequently sends you motivational Monday texts, often at ungodly hours, with photos of himself working out, body paint and all. Stepford is the only person in history from whom you gratefully accept nudes. Telly is the most prolific blogger for Valdiviflix, having written reviews of just over 15,000 shows. All of them rhyme.
It's the Fallout show. That one's Great British Bake Off. I don't know what that one is. That one's Drag Race. That one's some romance show. That one's like the Stephen Colbert show. That one is Whose Line Is It Anyways? That one's some law show.
From time to time, you check in on him in his screening room and talk long into the night about what he's watched. In all the years since Teddy has taken up residence at the Bean, the only thing that has changed in his life has been a very slight relocation of seats due to drafts. At this point, it should go without saying, you have always been and will always be Teddy's favorite, and he will love to let you know it for the rest of his days. In addition to keeping busy with her localization work, Textbox-chan joins the board that governs the adoption of emojis for text messaging, the UI Code Consortium. Most recently, a pair of glasses suspiciously similar to the Dateviators have been added to your phone's keyboard. You can't help but smile fondly when you see them. Timothy's work at the train station nets him international acclaim, and when he travels to Japan to connect with his colleagues overseas, his presence causes quite a stir. Timothy is honored with a limited edition Tokyo Metro card that sells out immediately. And 1 year later, Timothy merchandise is available in most Tokyo Metro stations.
Nice.
Timothy returns from his trip to Japan with kawaii souvenirs and many, many stories about the perfection of Japan's timely train system. But as much fun as it was, Timothy can never be too far from you for too long. Tina's TV career takes a disastrous turn when she goes too far even for a reality TV villain.
Whoa.
She returns home for a few months to stay out of the public eye, inviting herself over weekly to watch TV on your couch.
I need to
and
keep
complain
this
about
as
her
a
former
reference
co-stars.
for drawing, because that is a lot of emotion in there.
Fix-It Tone is so popular that Tony merchandise is now widely available in all retail and grocery stores.
Nice.
You can't go anywhere without seeing Tony's face smiling at you and reminding you that whenever you start to overthink matters of the heart, hey, forget about it. Her performance at the dinner show got the attention of a recruiter, one who worked with an anti-whaling organization. Though she feared water, Titus decided there was no greater cause than to protect those who couldn't protect themselves.
Yeah!
After a few months at sea, keeping the whales safe from the scourges of the ocean, she found her own ship attacked and wrecked, with 25 other crewmates adrift in a life raft. Her impressive resolve kept her crew alive, and most importantly, never once did they get wet nor soggy. Her resting hero face kept the waves frightened and at bay. Tyrell has since sold his business to his employees, but he can't stop himself from coming into work, if only to check in on his towel buddies.
Oh, you can tell this kid loves antelopes.
He started folding them in your image to show his affection for you. He just can't quite get the nose right.
Is that a
Von
Tangled
Trapp's
reference?
business booms, then fades as he completely exterminates all the vermin in the city limits. He drives his panel truck around hoping to bring up business, but for some reason, it doesn't seem to work. He comes over occasionally to make sure there's no vermin incursion happening in your crawl space. But the last time he showed up, you surprised him with the world's biggest cheese plate. He'd deny it, but he teared up, and the two of you had a romantic, slightly smelly picnic. Whenever he visits Rongo My Fenwa on her dairy farm, she always makes it a point that she spend at least several days with him, alone. Washford has found a beautifully tragic rhythm in his hermit's life. He wants for nothing, except, of course, for the things he longs to want for. Wall, wall, wall. Wall, wall, wall. Wall, 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 wall. Wall.
This kid over here is very cute.
Wall, wall, wall. Wall. Wall, wall, wall. Willie is so successful as a consultant that she expands her business, hiring several of your former co-workers to continue the extensive cleanup required after the industry-wide haste to adopt AI.
Yes.
There's a deep satisfaction in knowing that Willie is now turning the tables on both of your behalf. Maybe there is some justice in this world, after all.
Is that an orange daiquiri?
Willie invites you on the vacation of a lifetime. All expenses paid, care of Valdivian. There's something healing about being on a romantic getaway and knowing the massive bill will be sent to the soulless corporation that fired both of you.
Also, I can't help but think this guy looks like Reagan from...
Winifred is in the process of expanding the Hot and Heady franchise to a second location. She is looking for partners to invest. Hopefully a throuple.
The lipstick mark is very good.
Gwendolyn found that she was so good at discovering gossip that was true, she caught the attention of an intelligence service that shall not be named. She kept her TV show, but she also uncovered covert secrets. She's in talks for the rights to the movie dramatization of her life, though she's holding out for a better price for her bird friends. Zoe continues to love her life and her job as a paranormal facilitator. She's had a couple of close calls, but the majority of her ghostly clients are nervous, if ultimately grateful. Skylar gets to work immediately on creating a new version of the Day Theaters, one that everyone can use.
Oh my goodness, so cute. Look at this, oh my goodness. Look at that little dog, whatever it is. It's so good. It's paintbrush, umbrella, paper boat, RC car. I'm guessing that's a unicycle. I don't know. I guess it's a race car. I don't know what that is. That's a kite. I want to say probably it's like clearly it's a Woodstock, but no, it's a Where's Waldo.
The world seems to be full of these days of happy, realized people doing wild, magical things. Skylar visits you often for inspiration. She stares into your eyes deeply, gratified, saying that yours were the ones that made all of this possible. Your eyes. Kind, friendly, loving. But ultimately the ones who listened the most, who trusted the most, who felt the most. And who defeated David the most. Your eyes. Those beautiful eyes. The eyes of a true hero. Through your power, we can see that there was love always around us.
Did it! Beat the final boss. Mostly, they bring David and Franklin back together.
It's a crazy, crazy game. And when you're feeling all alone, doesn't know one on the phone. Wonder what to do, but you haven't got a clue. There's a world of love right next to you. No matter how you play, it will lead to a brand new day. You're gonna get swept away. Everything leads to love.
Okay, I'm gonna let this play. I'm gonna get some more water.
If you feel a skip a beat when your eyes meet, you can take a chance, make a choice, listen to your inner voice. Everything's alright. No matter what you do to make your dreams come true, the choice is up to you. Everything leads to love.
Hot five.
It's a crazy, crazy game. But no matter how you play, you're gonna get swept.
I do want to do an all love run. Update everything, hopefully.
Everything leads to
This song is good. As much as I want to watch all of the credits, I do kind of need to end. Smarts level, Almanac, Human Cucumber Boys, Empathy level, See Your Soul, Charm level, Disaster, Size level, Buckguster, Data was unlocked, 102 out of 102, Friendship endings, Love endings, Hate endings, 0, I did have to reverse that. Collectibles collected, 104, missed. Total playtime, 49, 33, 41. Yep. Played it, you need to play plus start new collectibles for pipes, except for Collectibles, giving you a chance for 9 save loads. Can you that's now not now. Okay, but that was amazing. No, you cannot grab my hair ties. Those are mine. You silly girl. You silly little lady. Precious tried to grab my hair ties and steal them. I should kept the broken. Well, I don't know if I want to keep the broken one because he probably tried to eat it. Use me. Use me. What you doing, little lady? Little miss? Alright. What we got here? What we got here? What we got here? Nope. Not what I meant to do. Alright. I'm gonna just